find true love on today's episode of LolCow Kami. Whoa! Good morning, everybody. It is I, TechProtect, the one you elect to dissect the vivisection of your election. Were the elections rigged here in Communist Commie LCU? No, comrade, no. The people's voice matters, okay? We did it together. And with me today, I have the wonderful Ghastly Grim, and we have the Jiggly Jaffe joining us today on today's LolCow talk show. Good morning, everybody. Jaffe, can you turn on your fucking camera? Holy shit. How long have you been doing this streaming thing? You are just figuring out cameras and how they work.
I'm sorry, I was a little busy looking outside at what's going on. Sorry.
What's going on outside, Jaffe?
You look out your window. You see that corner right there? I need you to go to that corner and go fuck yourself.
I thought you were gonna say, can you tell
straight to it
Grim's mother to come back inside? It's raining.
Is it raining out there?
It's raining. It's been a not so great morning over here in Southern California. Very down.
No,
sunny
look,
over
man,
here.
I am fucking jealous of these people in the east and the south. I love weather. I fucking love fucking weather.
Do you love your camera working? It's just a black screen.
Yeah, it is, and I don't know why. And sit the fuck down.
I am sitting down. You think I'm the type of guy to stand up in the morning? No. The only thing I stand up to is capitalism. Okay.
I am very jealous of their weather. It looks like a great deal. I mean, I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. Of course, that's different. But when you're talking about like the storms and the blizzards and the cold and everybody going to the store to buy shit and hang out with your neighbor, it's a very cool communal thing. We used to have it in Alabama sometimes, but we get none of that here.
I am a fan of not weather. I also do not enjoy weather. Fuck weather, dude. Weather sucks. Although Mikey P says it's -5 degrees here in Michigan. Tech, I don't know why you want to live here. I love Michigan. All right, I've traveled to most of the states in the United States. All right, and I've not been to Maine, not been to Alaska or Hawaii, but Michigan is beautiful. Holy fuck! Put me up in like northeast of Grand Rapids, and I'll retire like a happy dog out on a farm. Just put me out of pasture.
I've only been through almost every state in the East Coast, and then Texas. That's the only outlier. Oh. Well, Puerto Rico, if you want to count it as like
fuck
US.
That. It's not a state. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are
it's not a state. It's not a state, but it's a territory. Close enough.
Yeah, but it's like a location in Pokemon fucking Platinum. Okay, it's barely a thing.
Look, man, it's under the US. I don't care. All right. No, but I've been through pretty much majority of like the East Coast. North Carolina was the one where I enjoyed the most. It was much more peaceful. Quiet, quaint. You're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. It's great. I've always enjoyed that. I hate the heat. Heat makes me want to die. All right. I hate tropical weather.
Two things. Heat. I do enjoy the heat only because I like living inside when the heat's bad outside. Vegas was nice. Two. Do you know where the phrase "buttfuck nowhere" comes from?
No, actually don't.
Yeah. Buttfuck nowhere. Allegedly. This is what I heard. Comes from that is like the most entertaining activity you can do in this location. Is just butt fuck. Like there's nothing to do besides butt fuck. That is where
vaginas in this town.
Well, no, because vaginal sex normal. That's vanilla, right? But if you want to get spicy, you can't go down to like the strip club. Fuck. It's just you gotta go do a butt fuck. That's the most entertaining thing you can do. So yeah, that's where that term comes from. I like that you like to go to butt fuck.
Okay, listen, I got my camera working now, so
welcome, Jeffy. What is that morning talk show you hear on like the radio on like AM stations? It's like the public access radio, whatever that's called.
Well, it's not called. You mean NPR?
NPR. We should do an NPR episode.
You don't even know what it is.
I've listened to some NPR. When the Google Pixel first came out, right? It let you do this this wake up routine, or it would give you the radio, and NPR was an option. I just forgot what it was called. But you'd wake up to these boring ass people going, the economy is going up 2 points on the stock market. We're looking like we're seeing a trend towards employment going
I don't think you're doing an accurate thing of
unemployment's down by 1% over the last quarter. Obama.
I think you're just talking about AM radio.
It was NPR.
Is okay, but NPR is historically, yes, it's very liberal and it's very chill and it's very but it's for, liberal thinky thinkers, and it's less about the stock market and more about
Oh, it's your generation's Rick and Morty.
no.
Yeah.
My generation's Rick and Morty was called Back to the
Yeah.
No.
It's for smart guys.
He was right.
Yeah.
It's for smart people.
For thinker thinkers.
Yeah, that's Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Future. Okay, you guys keep telling
I'm
yourself.
basically an astrophysicist right now after watching Rick and Morty.
but look, no, okay, so first off, there's two very important things we do need to get to. But seriously, if you are dealing with the weather out there, stay safe but enjoy it. We're jealous, a lot of us here. We need to deal with a couple of things that are important. Number one is thank you so goddamn much to is it Huge Anus or Huge Ass?
Huge Ass became a pay pig after the stream went off.
Thank you so much for that,
to
buddy.
keep
We
Jaffe
appreciate
here.
that support. I don't know about that. He didn't say that was the reason, did he?
Yeah, he said he was. Jaffe said that he needed a crown.
I didn't even know he pay pigged.
Yeah, he said I can't crown up, but I'll pay pig. So he pay pig.
Okay,
Keep Jaffe here.
Well, first off, thank you
Huge
so
Ass.
fucking much for that. But the second thing is, I'm glad he didn't crown because I don't know. I'm not even fucking with you. I don't know if this should be my last show. Maybe your last show, Tech. I can't.
My
speak
last
for Brett.
show.
Well, I want to talk about. I want to make sure I understand the boogie thing, because first off, I know a lot of it's been bleeped out, but he did call into one of these shows.
Rewind.
And okay, and he was saying the N word, and not that it should matter for a white guy, but he said it with the hard R, correct?
I'm pretty sure you said it with. I'm pretty sure you said it with an A. I don't think it matters if I'm going to be real with you. Obviously, one is worse than the other, but
One is
like
worse than the other, but right.
So my understanding, because all the VODs have been deleted, right? And I'm still waiting for any Doc Team member. If you're out there, send me a clip.
I have a clip. I can just send
I'm
it
sure
to you.
I'm sure it's out
yeah.
there. I mean,
You
I
watch
can
it,
just send it to
Grim.
you.
I can't play it on mine, or else I'll hear the audio. But from what I understand, before he went live on Rewind, he hopped onto a podcast with the guy who's promoting a crypto coin. And do you know the name of that coin? Is it not just called like Black coin? It's like BLK.
I think it's called BLK. Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on promoting that coin, I guess the guy who made the coin and Boogie said, the N word to promote it. It was like, oh, this will go viral or something. And then to kind of like, oh, they're giving me hate saying that I'm taking down the LCU by going on another show and doing that. He's like, no, I could do that on the LCU as well. So he calls in a Rewind, says the N word, to be like, yeah, it's nothing. And so they take down the
numerous
stream.
times. Right.
So
okay. So
Great promo.
he says that, and then apparently, okay, that's really all you need to know, right? So he says that, and then we have a choice to make, right? Because there's two options at this point. It's either a bit, right? Which means it's a really shitty fucking bit, right? Which makes you go, do you really want to work here? And I'm enjoying doing the show. I really am. I've enjoyed Grimm's dynamic. I like talking to you guys every morning. I like talking to our audience. We're slowly growing.
good morning, audience, by the way.
But at the same time, so it's not like I don't want to do the show anymore. The first couple of weeks, I'm like, what are we doing? But it's either a bit which says, do we really want to be in business with people that think that's a good bit? Or it's not a bit, and he's still working here, and they were making money yesterday off of, even though I know Boogie wasn't getting it. The guy, I mean, now again, maybe he shouldn't in this universe. It's not my network. I don't own it yet. But should the guy be fired? I certainly don't think he should have a show. Because basically what it's really saying is money trumps everything. It either says money trumps everything, or it says, morally speaking, we're totally fine saying that word here. So welcome to the LCU.
Well, I disagree. Right?
Is it the LCU? Is that what it's called?
The LCU. Until it becomes the JCU.
Yeah.
The Jaffe-controlled universe. Well,
Communist universe.
Jaffe's communist universe. Yeah. I think there's a separation between what other individuals do inside of a workplace versus what you do, right? Now I can understand people taking a
Of course
stand when it
there's
comes
no,
to like.
wait,
Okay, I'll let
that
you
like
say your
it's,
thing instead of my thing.
well, you say that like it's an opinion. Of course, there's a difference.
Well,
I mean,
I
yeah,
was going to explain it. Yeah, like when we do see the protests of officials, retiring like early, like self-quitting from the government because they're like, oh, I don't go with this policy for ICE, I'm going to leave ICE. Right, that makes sense, right? You're like an elected official.
Resigning?
Resigning. Yeah, that's the word. Sorry, English
Okay,
is second language.
You're good. You're good.
So you leave because you don't stand with what the bourgeoisie, what they're doing. Hashtag commie. But when it comes to a group of entertainers, it's if you were in a comedy group, touring the U.S. I think they had that one country comedy group. Those like guys from the South. Those, what I'm talking about? They had that one special like 10 years ago. It was like Larry the Cable Guy and a bunch of others.
Like, it was like the redneck comedy show or whatever.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
They're traveling the U.S. If Larry the Cable Guy said the N-word and they said, we're kicking off Larry the Cable Guy. He's not getting paid for this anymore. He's still showing up to like make money for like a charity or something, but he's not making any income. And the rest of them are still doing the show. I don't think we should hold the other guys accountable. Like, oh, I can't believe you're still doing this show. It's like, well, we have a contract where our livelihoods are.
Well, I would agree with that, but that's not what's happening here. Is Boogie making money and every dime now goes to, NAACP or something for the next 3 months? Or
I think it should. I think we should probably ourselves, LolCow Comedy, should propagate that. We should say, I get the punishment of making him paint himself white and then painting himself black was weird. But
that's just entertainment. That's just making more money off the back of his hate speech.
Yeah.
Which again, I support his right to say the N-word all live long day. And I support the right for Keemstar to have a network that if he says, look, it doesn't bother me enough, Jaffe, to actually fire the guy, or it bothers me, but the guy makes a lot of money for us. And ultimately, end of the day, welcome to capitalism. That's his right. I support his right as a fellow American to do that. I really, really do.
Yeah.
But then you have to ask yourself personally, are you okay with it? And I guess what I'm saying is, I don't know if I am. I don't know. And look, I can afford to have morals. Not everybody can, which is another terrible aspect of capitalism.
I cannot afford to quit this job. I make
right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I get it.
So what I'm thinking is, if we from the left of center, are saying, hey, instead of making the guy paint himself in his room for donations, without setting a goal, have him go out and just volunteer at like a homeless shelter or do some work at like a food like a soup kitchen.
Why not just fire him?
Well, I mean,
is the job to rehabilitate the guy, or is the job
he should be rehabilitated? That's for sure. But also, he needs to understand, right, that you painting yourself in the sanctity of your own home is not like retribution at all. Right? If you truly feel bad about what you're saying, the word you use, and the history it has against a certain group of people, go out and be a betterment for society and not just like a punish yourself thing.
Let me ask you this, because I mean, we only have one token Blackman here in the LCU, which is your mama. I don't know if you can grab him in here. But I'm curious, like, we're a bunch of white guys, but what does he think of it? Has he had any thoughts on this?
He did have a couple words with Boogie, because if you didn't know about your mama, he's married to a Hispanic lady, right? I think she's Mexican.
And he's a black guy.
And he's black. So he said on a show, I don't remember what show it was, but he said, when Boogie was doing the whole, like, kick those fucking illegals out of here, these Mexicans, blah, blah. He's like, if you're brown, I'm calling ICE on you. Your mama said, my kids are half Mexican and they're half black, and the shit that you say here is appalling. It's terrible. I hate that you're saying this shit. He's like, but this is your show. You can say what you want on your show. It's your right as an American, but fuck you, Boogie. I don't like you. You're a piece of shit. So I mean, it's understandable. So, same here. When he was doing the whole ICE thing and he came on a crypt when he was like pushing this like deport the Mexicans narrative. I said, get the fuck out of here.
He's talking about me and
okay, but I joke. We all joke about ICE. Do you actually? But that's not an anti-Mexican thing. That's
he specifically said, Boogie was saying, like, if you look Mexican, they should investigate you. They should do it. Show me your fucking papers. Like, it was weird and cringe.
Oh, that was a long time ago, like 2 weeks ago, when ICE was actually focused on deporting people who were here illegally. Now they'll just fucking take anybody that they don't like. I see. Yeah, they've changed.
Yeah,
I like how
correct,
it's a
correct.
long time ago, 2 weeks. That's what America's news
Yeah,
cycle is.
I mean
That
LCU
was-
time.
No,
so yeah,
Trump universe time.
Trump,
Oh well, yeah.
Oh.
In 2 weeks. yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in 2 weeks.
I'm not a fan of what Boogie
Okay.
did. I'm not a fan of what Boogie's been doing for the past like 4 months.
Obviously, I don't think anyone is.
He used to be this like blue bleeding liberal Democrat. I support all these like policies against the impoverished and the underrepresented. And now he's
Fat
like,
guys for Trump or something like that. Or I'm sorry, white guys for Kamala or something like
Yeah,
that. I can't remember what it was.
and now he's oh well, because I'm
Well,
on the
again-
LCU, I get no pushback from the powers that be when I become more Republican, more Trumpy.
My issue isn't the fact that he has a right to be an asshole. It's just that I don't know. And I would be lying if I said that some of it didn't bother me, that it's like all these fucking little bitches in the LCU Discord community.
Turn your mic
are
just a tad. Just a tad.
up or down.
Up. Just a little bit.
How about that?
There you go. Perfect.
Catch me outside.
How about that?
It's also you know, the fact that the people that they choose to go to war with, like me, for what is clear just being stupid, silly shit, and yet Boogie is fine, Mike is fine. I just can't get my head around. It's probably like how I can't get my head around MAGA people, right? Which is like you're not really in a normal world you would be called a hypocrite, right? But you're too stupid to be a hypocrite.
Here's an
You're just
observation.
you just want your team to win and you don't really care, is what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the odd one out in this conversation because you guys are like on complete different ends of just like, all right, you being here, like, do you support it kind of thing. I'm over here as just like, I understood it as a joke. I know it's fucked up. Okay, I'll understand that. I'll definitely acknowledge that, right? Like saying that on stream and, you know, saying like, just say the word like it's no, like willy nilly, right? You know, I understand where you guys are coming from with that, but I would be inconsistent if I genuinely had an issue with him making a joke like that and then removing off the network when I've made like crazy jokes, right?
Yeah,
now it's not the direct equivalency, like
What
the jokes that
joke
I make compared to
what-
his.
Well, okay, give me an
But-
example. What joke have you made that's equivalent or even semi-equivalent?
I don't know if I made something equivalent to what he's done, if I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
like direct equivalency. But I've definitely made like really edgy jokes that caused me to get fired.
Yeah.
Not he doesn't get fired, but I get
that's
fired.
not
Grim
an
has
edgy-
said when
that's
they were
a-
building the towers that replaced the twin towers, he's like, well, that's around when I got my pilot's license. You know, when they the Tower of Freedom.
yeah. Well, I said some fucked up shit, you know.
Yeah, but
Okay, and it
I
is-
want
it
to make two
certainly is
observations to the
subjective,
points you've
but-
made. Right, I'm not saying so much what Jaffe's saying about like you being here supports what they're saying. I don't believe that. I think you can be separate entities within the same network, and you can push for a better narrative. And well, I think on this show you can push for a narrative against what they're saying, and if you're allowed to do it by the powers that be, I think Keemstar is being fair and saying, oh, we can have a show that does edgy shit, and we fucking say, hey, that's bad, don't do the edgy shit, and a show that's like, hey,
edgy.
well, obviously, anyways. And then he allows us to be like, yeah, fuck Boogie, what a piece of shit. Don't be fucking racist, it's cringe, and our fans support it. And the second thing is, when Jaffe says like, oh, the LCU supports this, if you watched yesterday's episode, the chat for LolCow Live was like, fuck Boogie, what a piece of shit. I was a fan of his for so long. I can't believe he's stooped so low. He's done such like awful things to like marginalized people after being such like a representative for, you know, the marginalized. The fans were also upset with Boogie. Now, they were also upset with me apparently because in the Discord I was voted more racist than Boogie is.
I think they were joking with you though.
Well, Tina D, I hopped onto
I
this
spoke
show.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Tina D was on the show. I hopped in to shit on Boogie, right? I was like, what a fucking loser. Why the fuck? His punishments are so cringe. This is not like reparations for what he said. Reparations, not keyword. But, you know, Tina D was like, oh, fuck this guy. Here's this guy. This guy's more racist than Boogie. And I was like, Tina D, shut the fuck up with your beaver teeth. Is there not a forest fire you can save with your fucking gnarly ass teeth? Just cut down some trees and save the environment. And she got mad and she left. But yeah, they were like, oh yeah, Tech is more racist apparently. So it is what it is. It's
accurate.
Discussing anything above what are we eating for dinner with Tina D and acting like she has a seat at the table of some sort of discourse. I mean, I don't think even racist. I don't even think she
I mean,
knows what it means.
she has like she's smart.
Not
I
a
mean,
bright woman.
she-
Oh, she's not.
okay,
Smart.
look, I don't know anyone else that can eyeball.
She's capable.
That can eyeball 5 grams from 3 meters away. Okay, she's able to do
That's
that.
not smart. That's just
That's chemistry,
instinct.
baby.
That's
instinct.
street smart, man.
So yeah, look,
Not book smart.
I can't
She's not
afford to leave the LCU. Do I agree with Boogie's take? No. What a fucking idiot.
Well, I mean, ultimately, and that's the thing. That's what I fucking hate about even, the capitalist stuff and the virtue signaling stuff and all this stuff, which is you're only, as I said, you're only as noble as your bank account allows you to be. And so it's easy to say, oh, look good, Jaffe, you took a stand. Well, I can afford to take a stand. But fundamentally speaking, this is the world in which we live, and it's shit when it comes to stuff like this. It's not that I don't think Boogie's compelling on camera. I know he makes money for the network, and I know he's a valuable asset to the network. But, and again, I'm not even saying he should or shouldn't be fired. I wouldn't hire the guy at this point.
Yeah.
But I just kind of go, Jesus Christ, Boogie, you're a grown-ass man. I know you've got psychological trauma. I know you had a rough childhood and everything, and that's shitty. But a lot of people have. And you're old enough and you have enough resources now that get your fucking shit together. You can still be funny and I guess if you want to call it edgy and all that stuff, but don't be a dick to people, to an entire race of people. I don't know, man. I don't know how you can do that and be okay with yourself at this point. It's really shitty.
Boogie's for sure fucking it up.
I'm just walk with me here. I'm not engaging.
I thought the footprints on the beach next to me were Jesus carrying me. It turned out it was Grim, and I was walking with Grim the whole time.
Walk with
Coming
me,
up next on NPR.
Walk with me.
Grim, Walking with Grim, the #1 show on the LCU. All right, keep going. Sorry.
No. So I'm not holding a position on this. I'm just curious about how you guys engage with it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not either way on this one. It's just more of just asking.
You want to see if we'll say the N word? All right, 3.
No.
2.
No. Stop. No. That's why you're the most racist in LCU. No, I'm joking.
Nabisco.
What a
question for you, Jaffe. Since you have an issue with him, going after a race specifically, basically, like disparaging them in some way, right? By using a word that demeans them, I guess you could say. How would you feel about him going after women? So the argument that I'm trying to
he would never catch them if he went after women. He's too fat.
No. He's got one technically. An alien. No. But the argument that I'm trying to pose here is so race is a certain amount of people, right? It varies depending on the race, and then you have women, which is half of the population, right? Half of basically the world, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So women are fair game.
Obviously offends more people, right? Because it's half of the world. It's going to affect more people. So how do you engage with that idea? Let's say he was being full blown misogynistic. I
think it's the same. I think it's the same fucking thing. You're an asshole.
But even if it was a joke, so he was just calling women whores or something like that, right?
I think the difference there though is and I assume where you're trying to walk this back to, and maybe you're not, but I'll walk it back there, is the stuff that I do with Xylee, right?
I wasn't going there, by the way.
Okay.
It was just...
Well, I'm making a joke, which I always say is a bit. I don't give a fuck about Xylee one way or the other, but I don't know her. But I'm saying Xylee is squirting in the game. Trust me, I know not all women squirt. I wish they did. But what I'm saying is that was for you, Grim, and your mother.
Thank you.
Bring you some laundry.
Okay.
But when she comes in, I got one loaded in the chamber.
Please stop. Just fucking answer the question.
But what I was going to say, well, look, I have ADD. What do you want from me? But what I was going to say though is, you too, bitch. What I was going to say though is, when you are making a joke about someone that happens to be a woman, when that's not misogynistic. I'm not saying women. I'm not making a claim against women. I'm saying I don't like this person and she happens to be a woman.
Sure.
And I will play with the characteristics that I can, use for comedic or shock value. So what I would say though is, but yes, if you are on camera going, all women are this and they're this and you treat, yeah, I would say you're a misogynistic asshole.
So
and
you're more attacking the idea of, like, from what I understand, you're more attacking the idea of, like, if it's holistic towards a certain group of people rather than just like individuals.
Well,
So, like,
sure, because one reflects a coming from a place of ignorance of and cruelty, because you don't know all black people, you don't know all
Right.
women.
Yeah.
But if you're going after one person, sure, why
historically,
not?
Okay,
Jaffe,
so my question is,
Jaffe's been in a controversy like this before. Last year, well, now it's 2024. There was a YouTuber named Vera Dark, right? She's a games YouTuber.
Oh, I hate her. Can't stand
She
her.
does like reviews on video games, and she always calls me like, "Oh, look at the liberal DEI in this video game. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they covered up this woman so much." And Jaffe made a point like, well, the reason why she gets a lot of views is she literally has like her tits pressed up against like her chest like this, and she's a very good looking girl, but all she does is like appease to like the Asmongold type YouTube fucking environment of like,
yeah, and it's a good business
and it's a good
model.
business. He was like, congratulations on her if she's using her assets, right, to get the views she's getting. And all of Twitter was like, Jaffe hates women. Jaffe's shitting on women for using their tits for like views. It's like, oh no, this girl has much more detailed opinions than just like her boobs are out. And if you watch her videos, no, she does not. They're just, it's like Asmongold fucking rehash of what he said, and then her tits are out. That's it. But you know, it's always an attack on.
To her credit, she actually does game more than I thought she did, and I did go walk that back. But yeah, I mean, I don't like her.
It's the individual themselves that may have attributes that are consistent with certain stereotypes that then you're like addressing, but not the entire group.
And hey, I could also fuck up. Maybe I'm wrong about that, and my mind is open to improving. And I don't mean improving like the Republicans or the conservative MAGA says, like, oh, you just want to fall in line. No, I want to be a better person, and I want to be kind to people. And I know enough black people. Maybe that's Boogie's problem. He doesn't know any black people, but it ain't too hard to realize how offensive that word has been historically in this country to that community. Why would you do that?
So to follow up on the conversation we were just having. So you had an issue with him, overgeneralizing, I guess you could say hate speech towards like, like a group of people, right? Okay. You wouldn't have an issue with him going after an individual. So let's say, hypothetically, I hope this doesn't happen, but hypothetically, Boogie goes up to Yo Mama, says anything that would be stereotypical or maybe even racist about black people. Would you have an issue then, even if he meant that as a joke?
I'd have to know what it is, right?
It depends.
Give me an example.
Well,
okay.
I have an example. I have a good example. Like,
okay.
Yeah, yesterday,
sure. I was just engaging with it.
Yesterday, by the way, we have a $5 donor from Red Sheets Metal says, I mean, Boogie gets show notes, so yeah, rage bait to make money off of the rage. That's the main LCU business model. Becky at Fat Camp, ALR's first night, etc. That is true. The LCU kind of does use that type of model to make a lot of money.
Okay, but then you have to ask yourself,
where's the line?
Well, wow, that's really shitty. It's like you're basically, I mean,
yeah, but I mean, every viewer has the opportunity to either donate to support that or not, right? It's
and it does make sense now that you think about Mike, who said he got hired by Roseanne. It tracks. I mean, she's like because
what I was
she's
kind
of a horrible person.
Yesterday, I used the phrase BBT, right? Black person time. Right.
Black person time.
Because your mama said, I'll be right back, and then didn't show up for the next 42 minutes.
Oh, I thought it meant big, beautiful testicles. I'm sorry.
No, BBT.
Okay.
But
that's just you.
It's a phrase that's like endearing and used in the black community and the brown community where I come from, Like I grew up eating dinners with black families, more nights than not as a kid, right? I spent all my times at friends' houses, not in my own house. And I was kind of raised for this community.
He had multiple dinners.
Well, yeah, that's how I got fat. Yeah. Yeah. So like, it's
all them collard greens.
I know I look like the whitest guy, right? That YouTube channel is gonna get fucking trademarked by me. All right. I'm the whitest kid, But it's different, right? If Boogie said, "Oh, like, are you late because of BPT?" Like, funny joke that's like inclusive because you're part of like a known, like an in group, right? Saying stuff like the cookout, right? Yeah, it's like an in group kind of joke, right? But it's not meant to be like derogatory towards the people. It's like, oh yeah, we all know. But if Boogie was to say,
Where are
"Oh,
you-
yo mama, what? You're just like a lazy black guy. I can't believe you're such a fucking lazy, no working EBT cashing in motherfucker." And it's like yo mama literally does like more on his channel than most of the other LCU shows. He makes a wrap up every week of what his channel's done. Right, the highlights. He does music videos on things that he thinks are funny and trendy. Right, that he lets the other fucking shows just use as much as they want. And he's always doing outreach to other fucking networks and other programs to try and get better views for the entire LCU. It would be
clearly,
yeah, it would be kind of like, okay, you are not faithfully depicting the character assessment you're making by calling him lazy. You're just doing that because he's black, and that would be in turn the racist thing, right? Now, if it was true. Right.
I'm glad that happened to you, or I'm sad that happened to you, but I ain't reading all that. What the fuck are you on about? Just get to the point.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, if he was making a true statement that is also registered as like a stereotype about a certain group, then it's like that's a little bit more okay. K-Nubs, $2 says, do my part to help the poor. Thank you, sir. I eat ramen noodles every day.
I love ramen.
Appreciate your
Thank you,
comment.
K-Nubs. Thank you,
K-Nubs.
buddy. Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you.
Apparently that guy, the pedophile, is on CD-ROM, is now on cash. Why are we here?
No.
It's like how far down the drain are we gonna get?
Yeah, I mean, Jesus fucking
Let's get Nick
Christ.
Fuentes on. Fuck it.
I mean, look, man.
I'll reach
and
out
that's
to him.
and that's kind of that's kind of the fucking thing too. Anyway, it's
right.
like it's kind of like you know, I'm not one of these guys that doesn't like silly and even racial jokes and stuff. Like I think of Don Rickles, right? Don Rickles, I know he's old, you know.
I know Don Rickles
right.
is, yes.
Don Rickles
comedian.
still dead guy now, but funny as fuck, and he would make fun of everybody. It was never mean-spirited. He was a Jewish guy. He'd make fun of the Jews. He'd make fun of the Italians, make fun of the black folks. But no one ever accused that guy of having hate in his heart. There's a total clear difference between what someone like that is doing and when Boogie does it. And I'm sorry, but it's not the same. And you don't get to sort of swim in the waters of association just because you're saying the N-word and going, oh, look, I'm doing it. No, you're just
real quick
before
we're telling fake news. This is not CD-ROM. This is a guy named like Verts or Verst or something like this, where he ran a Discord server for his YouTube community.
Oh, I hate this place. I have to quit. These are all a bunch of fucking morons. It is like looking at the most racist version of the Hollywood Squares. And I know that's an old man's joke, but it is just like, look at all of these fucking idiots. There's not an IQ point to share among them. Put them back up. Put them back up. This is the future, folks. This is your future. Look at all of these idiots. What the is that guy tweaking out in the upper left?
Here, let me give you a brief description. All right, TLDR. Top left is Iceman. He literally has admitted to doing like coke and crack and meth and all this other shit. He's in
he should be in rehab then. Not
he's in a halfway home.
Show.
He's in a halfway home that last week he set a blaze. Inside of his halfway home, and the people that run it were like, look, this is your last time. You fuck up again, we're kicking you out. All right, we're going to get you a psychologist. We're going to get you a therapist.
If you fuck up again, you're getting a show on the LCU.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Top right. That's a guy named Verst or Vert or some shit. He's Denmark's friend. He's a YouTuber who does YouTube shorts on like Roblox content. He had a Discord server that Denmark was in where the role pedophile was like a role you could have in the server. And it was a joke, guys. Come on, it's just a meme. But a lot of his viewers are like the ages of like 9 through 15. So it's weird to have a Discord server with a role pedophile.
Wait a minute. Just wait a second. Wait a second. This guy with the purple grimace-looking motherfucker.
Yep.
Has a Discord server, and his name was pedophile.
No. The role you can have on his Discord server is pedophile.
Somebody's saying in chat that that's Lieutenant Beast in the purple.
Oh, Lieutenant Beast. Okay, that's his name. But yes, he makes YouTube Shorts content. It's very popular. He gets like, hundreds of thousands of views on his YouTube Shorts, but it's all Roblox stuff. And when you look at the demographics of his channel, it's like, oh yeah, ages 9 through 15. And then his Discord server, which was public, you could just join it. People had the role pedophile. Denmark, I think, had the role pedophile in that server.
And kids were on it.
Yes, children were in that server. It was not an 18+ server. It was anyone can join. I think it was 14+.
Well, let's get in there and ask him if he's a pedophile.
I mean, if you want to, but it's I've talked to the guy before. He does what Denmark does, but more like blatant. He likes to sound like he's a black guy. I think he even identifies as a black guy. Like he's like, nah, bro, nah, dog, I am black. What do you mean? What are you fucking talking about, dog? Don't you know that shit, twin? And I think that's where Denmark learned how to speak the way he speaks. Then we have Denmark, right? Obviously, it's Denmark. We know who he is. He puts hot sauce on the tip of his dick and in his asshole.
Denmark looks like a lesbian in a female comedy club.
Denmark looks like Britney Spears post head shave. Yeah. Denmark looks like I can't. I'm gonna say bad words if I keep going. And then we have Scooter, right? Scooter. He's the one who will get shirtless and dance on screen and twerk, and may have a sexual relationship with his mother. That's alleged, right? I'm not confirming that.
Someone should screenshot this and use this for a public service announcement about the crisis in masculinity that they're always talking about in MAGA. Like if these are your men of this generation, I get why people are worried.
I had this argument like a week ago with your daughter. We were talking about it. It's like how awful it is for women to date men, because like these are men. These are these are the options. I don't know women this
Gen
bad.
Z is cooked.
Yeah, like when I think of like women that you could like approach and have a conversation with, they don't look as awful as this. And I'm not saying like appearance wise, it's just like who they are as people. Holy shit, women! I'm so sorry you have to date men that exist like this.
Yeah, this is terrible. I mean,
holy fuck! Who's the best option out of these four? And I think the best one is ending your Minecraft. At this point, if you're a woman,
the best
and you're
option
single,
is
just be gay.
Planned Parenthood is the best fucking option if you're with one of these four.
Jesus,
are you kidding?
Christ.
It's like get a subscription to Netflix and then get a subscription to Planned Parenthood because you're going to need it, like at least 5 times a year.
Look, the three of these guys look like if they took you out to a dinner date, they'd ask you to pay the bill. And then Scooter looks like you would never ask him to go on a dinner date. All right, that's it's just, these are all terrible options. I'm taking them off the screen. I can't look at this anymore.
And if they took you to a dinner date, most of them would be like Der Wiener Schnitzel or something. I mean, none of them would.
Just the Wendy's.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Red Sheets Metal. With the $2, most Europeans are like that in the LCU.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. C-Sky says LMAO, and we wonder why there are so many lesbians. I know not a bunch. I know two women that were married to men, not very good men, and now they have said, fuck it, I'm going to be a lesbian. I don't blame them. I'm going to be a lesbian. I mean,
At this point.
I got to talk to my brother now because my brother's gay, and I'm like, dude, what are your? This is what you like?
Yeah,
I got no issue with anybody being gay, but I am sorry.
You're fucking up.
I feel community now more than I ever have because I'm like, this is your options.
You just put your hand on his shoulder, and you're like, you can do better.
Yeah. It's like I know that one over there has a vagina, but at least she don't say the N-word and think she's black. Just kind of hold your nose and fuck her because you don't want to fuck these boys,
God, young men are just awful.
Yeah, we suck.
I forget you're a young man as well. I mean, I'm
Gen Z.
You have your own little like predicaments that you're dealing with. Like you're not like the best catch, I'd say, in the dating market. No offense, Grim.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not interested in being in the dating market ever again. I'm good.
Well, don't say ever again, dog. You're like what, 25?
I am so good.
Oh,
so good.
Shit. You're only 25.
And this is where the meat.
I'm taking the Jaffe route. All right.
This is what the Jaffe route is not interested. Yeah.
No. He got married, got divorced. He's good. He's I do what I need to do.
But no, I mean,
8-year relationship basically felt like a marriage. I'm good, bro.
there is a point where, after a long relationship, you let the ground lie fallow. I got no issues with that. And the nice thing is, what you want and you know what you don't want after a relationship like that ends and you get over it. And it's like,
Grim wants Jaffe.
Yeah,
true.
I don't know. It's one of the reasons I do believe, to some extent, not an entire extent, in simulation theory, because it's like I really have crafted a universe that feels kind of like what I wanted it to be. You met
Spielberg. You grew up with a fucking lady from Friends. You know all these fucking.
Well, no. I mean, what I'm
You know,
saying is
Kevin Spacey, fucking.
like I did not get divorced and have that was my biggest fear on getting divorced, is it was going to mess up the kids. Because I always hear divorce is hard on kids, and I'm sure it is. My kids didn't give a fuck about us being divorced because we were in their lives every day, constantly. I'm still great friends. She's my best friend. She lives a block away. And again, that's not everybody. I'm not saying everybody can and or should do that. But for me, that was just such a great outcome. And one could argue it's like, yeah, but you engineered that outcome because you wanted that. And I did. But man, because you know how many kids get fucked up with parents of divorce and stuff and how negative it is and shit. I just couldn't fathom it. I couldn't fathom it.
So I wanted to do more of an NPR style show today. I thought, hey, maybe we can start drinking, but I realized you have
got to stop drinking so much.
Why?
Bitch.
Alcohol's good.
Wait, does Jaffe not drink?
Yeah, Jaffe doesn't drink.
Well, that's not true.
I gave you two shots of tequila, and you were like, "It's such a good Christmas, guys." Hey, family, I love you, family.
Right? That doesn't mean I don't drink, then, idiot. I do drink. That's
like saying I crash into 3 Priuses on the way to the movies, and I drive. No, you don't drive. You crash. You don't. Oh, the internet went out. All. Yeah. The internet fucking died.
I'm straight edge.
Yeah, no, I absolutely will drink. I just don't like the taste of it. I would prefer pot. I really like pot.
Yeah, but you also suck at pot edge. And you suck at alcohol. Like your body doesn't metabolize it.
What is it? Is it an Olympic sport? How do I suck at pot?
Well, I guess depending on how you look at it, either you really are good at pot because like one hit of a joint and you're like, oh, I'm faded. Right?
What a joy! What a fucking joy!
I'm faded, bro.
Yeah,
it's the best, man.
You spend a lot of money.
I spend that way, and I go places when I'm on pot. Maybe it's because my mind is so open and
yeah, but you go so far that people can't like engage with what you're talking about anymore.
Who gives a shit? I'm
you're like, fuck, man.
I'm seeing machine elves on pot. Most people have to take ayahuasca to see the goddamn machine elves. I'm seeing shit on pot, baby.
When we left the LCU, right, the first time, there was an episode where we were in the living room. We were recording a Madhouse. It was it Fuck It Up Friday or was it High Day Friday?
No one cares.
And you took like 3 hits of like a weed pen. And after the show, you sat in the recliner in the living room. Like
I remember.
This, and you just like looked up. And I was like, "You okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
I'm seeing shit.
And I came back out of the room 45 minutes later. You were still in the same position. I put a blanket over you, like a man on the fucking porch.
But
in his
you
little,
say this like it's a bad thing. What a delight! I got to go and travel, and it was
but like
wonderful.
pot is like a socialization drug. Is like a lot more fun.
Tell me how to take my weed, bitch. I'll do whatever I want with it. When I take certain pot, I enjoy a personal trip. And other times I like to get goofy and laugh with people, but I can do both, man. I love pot.
Tech is too scared to blaze. My introduction to marijuana was hitting a wax rig.
Shut up, Anna G.
I used to hit
don't
wax
fucking tell
rigs.
people that. I don't remember that, but you're probably right.
Jaffe was crying on stream at one time. That was true. You did start crying.
I probably did. I don't
know. He got really high, and well, there was the same episode. He got so really high, and he's like, Tech, I'm a good dad. All right. And he's like, I love my kids. He's like, I wish people love their kids as much as I love my kids. The world would be a better place if parents love their children as much as I love my children. And then he was like, my parents were good parents. I miss them. And he's like, the last day I saw my dad and I held his hand. You said,
that's dark.
You asked your father which one was his favorite son, right? You
that
your
wasn't.
Brother.
Well, kind of. It's a long, yeah.
Yeah, and then what was your dad's response?
My dad's on his deathbed, right? I just fired the shot that would ultimately kill him. And he's on his deathbed, and he said, Grim's not paying attention. That was a good joke.
It's a joke. It's not real. He didn't shoot his dad.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's on his deathbed. We go home to visit him, and me, my mom, my brother are sitting around the bed, and my mom said something, and my brother says, "Shut up, he's talking to his favorite son," meaning him. And my dad looked at my brother and said, "That's right." And me and my mom were like, "Oh my God." And he started laughing. And right. So Right. Well, I'm like to assume, but he was also dying. So who?
He's like, yeah,
by
he
the
is
way-
my favorite son.
By the way, I don't care. I loved my dad. My dad adored me.
The guy who made God of War. Fuck him.
If he had a favorite, I don't care. But anyway,
Oh, you cured cancer? Yeah, the other one's better.
I have all this on video and it's on my channel, by the way, because about 4 years after, maybe it's more like 8 years after, we had a seance. And this woman, the medium, says, "Oh, I'm talking. I think this is your father." And my brother was on the seance, was there, and I was there. She didn't know me at all. And she said, "He wants you to know that at the end, he was joking about, it sounds like you want to know who his favorite is. And it was a joke. He was joking." That's what the medium said to me. I have all of this on
without
video,
knowing any of the story.
right. And I have the video where my dad actually said that. And I edited that with what the lady said just to prove it's not me remembering it weird or telling a funny story.
That's crazy, right?
Probably. Well, yeah, probably, because maybe that's a common thing. I have no idea. But what I will tell you is, yeah, it's weird. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
So
I like to imagine the moment he starts developing rigor mortis, this is still up and it's pointing right at you. Just
my dad was one of the sweetest people ever. Just
to your brother.
A great, to my brother, right? I mean, because when he molested me, it just didn't feel like there was a
all right, Boogie. Thank you.
I'm making a joke
N-word.
about my own family.
All right. Let's just say the N-word together. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Proof it did happen. I have proof. It's on my fucking channel. I'll queue it up for the next show.
It is on Jaffe's YouTube channel.
It's a real
here's a question. Speaking about family stuff, because I think studies back in the early 2000s, posted proof that intelligence is greatly inherited from your genetics, right? You can pass down intelligence to your kids. Do you think creativity, right, or artistic skill is also a genetic trait? Because I think people have been saying well, do you think Kanye's daughter is going to be the next big rapper, right?
Yeah, because think about it. Isn't there correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I will probably be wrong on this. But isn't there a study about the brain where the left hemisphere is fucking more creative and the right one is more logical or some shit like that? Am I retarded?
Yeah, it's the opposite. The right side's more creativity. The left side.
Well,
you know what I mean.
That's also kind of been semi-debunked. There are two hemispheres of the brain, and they each do different things. But the idea of being more right brain, left brain,
that's not true.
I've read that's been kind of
but what Jaffe's saying is true. Certain parts of your brain control different things, right? The left side of your brain has all the processing for speech, right? The right side of your brain doesn't have any sectors that do speech at all, speech processing. But there is emotional traits that you have on the right side of your brain that your left side doesn't have. And have you heard of the
It's an oversimplification of it, essentially.
Look, there's a surgery you can get done that separates the two hemispheres of your brain, right? Because if you have prolonged lifetime seizures that fuck with you, they'll do a surgery where they separate the two hemispheres, and it seems to give patients results where they no longer suffer from these seizures. And they've done these experiments where they'll separate your vision, right side and left side, and they'll show you an image on the left eye that goes straight to your right brain.
Right. Yeah, because they're crossed.
Yeah. And your right brain cannot vocalize what it's seeing. Right? You are.
You're right, but there's a
What?
Yeah. So you can see what's on the paper with your right brain, but you cannot say it at all. But if you then, right, with your right hand, which controls it, from the left brain, you say, "Oh, draw what you think you saw." Let's say it's a truck. You will draw a truck without being able to vocalize that you saw a truck. Your brain that you control cannot speak out the word truck because
the bridge is disconnected.
The bridge is disconnected, right?
What?
So you're able to reference and draw the thing that you saw but not say it, right?
That is crazy.
The brain is insane. Yeah, but what I was gonna say about this inheriting creativity thing, because Jaffe, your parents, I don't know what they did in their lives. I know your dad owned a junkyard and stuff, but you and your brother are both pretty successful creativity people, right? Your brother was in film and in TV shows.
We're wicked smart.
Yeah, if you don't know about Jaffe's brother, he was
I don't.
on a lot of Hollywood sets.
He's very smart and creative, but but he was doing he was very successful as a first AC. He wasn't on the creative side, unless you count that as creative, which I would, but not in that way.
Framing a shot is like the whole talent on its own.
There's artistry behind it. Yeah.
Well, that's the DP.
It's an art.
Okay. I can get into weeds on that. And again, I think he's very creative. I'm not taking anything away, but he would even argue with you that's the DP's job. That's not the AC's job. But anyway, continue.
But it's up to him, the whatever.
Yeah,
right,
I think the genetics of that are pretty interesting. And I'm not talking. What's the one bad word that Boogie was trying to? When I say bad word, it's where like you're breeding a certain type of thing genetically. I'm losing my.
Hold on, not etymology. No, it starts with the E.
It's the one that the Germans were trying to do.
Thanks. It helps me more now that I fucking think about it. Yeah.
It's something
not euphemism.
Eugenics.
Eugenics. He got it, not me.
On the show,
that's all I'm saying.
Boogie was trying to like promote eugenics, right? I
think I will keep going though. Yeah,
because people were not happy with the eugenics take, so it's not.
Oh boy.
But Jaffe,
they were happy.
Yeah.
Talk about this. Keep going.
Do you think that if you met like, let's say the world's most creative woman, right? She's like 30 years old or something, and you guys had a kid. Do you think there'd be an increased likelihood that they'd be able to bake?
Of course. Sure. Yeah,
do you think if that come from like, let's say you didn't parent them, like you gave birth to them, like you gave your seed, she gave her egg, and they were raised by like some fucking like Hollywood film industry, like foster home. They'd be like the world's best creative.
I mean, I don't know, but I think you increase there's an increased likelihood. Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Drop Pudded Square, take your chances, you know? Yeah. I unfortunately, I feel like everyone does practice like a little bit of eugenics, but they just don't understand it that way. Like there are people who, for example, like the example you were using where, somebody would want to get with somebody else that's like more creative, right? Like you want to have a smart child, right? Or like, let's say you even have some women who chase after like NBA players because they want to have an NBA kid, right? Because, it'd be fucking cool to not only be associated with that person, like let's say LeBron James, right? But also if that kid grows up, he's probably going to be an NBA player.
The guy from the Ruffles,
he's probably going to get his height.
Isn't Michael Jordan
LeBron James,
a pretty good basketball player?
Michael Jordan? Yeah, he was.
Michael Jordan's kid.
Oh, I think so. But I think Michael Jordan had to put his kid through like all these like summer camps and like basketball camps.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan sent his kid to the camps is what I'm saying. Eugenics.
But look, eugenics is something, again, eugenics has a bad rap as it should, because it was, my understanding is it was being looked at as more of an attempt to sort of weed things out and make a super race and blah, blah, blah. That, of course, is horrible. But I do think the wholesale throwing everything out about looking at people's races and going, we talked about this before with like Jews and noses and coming from certain regions of the world. There are physiological differences between races, and those physiological differences will yield
based on area.
Yeah. Right. Well, it will yield certain behavioral traits. And I think it's unfortunate that we are so incapable of being able to acknowledge that without any, it's like there's nuance there, right? Because it's like, well, not all black people are good at sports. No, that's true. And there are white people who are good at sports, and there are Asian people good at sports. Look at the guy. If it wasn't for I forget his name, the Dodgers wouldn't have won the World Series, right? I mean, of course that's
Japanese
true.
Guy.
But, yes, but on the whole,
there's always gonna be outliers,
right? And the fact that we can't even acknowledge that is goofy. And when you play video games, you can't help but understand the value of it. I started playing the game Avowed last night because I was looking at Fable. Which they announced yesterday.
Game. I'm so excited.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm not going to get to play that. I've been wanting to play Avowed. It's okay. But, you make your character and you put your points where your character is going to be better than other places. And it's like, we can acknowledge that hard work and dedication and drive can allow you to rise above other factors, while at the same time acknowledging that you are going to be a beneficiary
of certain,
more often than not. Yeah, if you are certain,
real quick as well, because I read a comment and I was like, I feel like you're not seeing the nuance here. So Grassfed said, I don't think about who has the best potential to give me an alpha child. That's weird. It's not about an alpha child. It's like, think of it this way. Let's say you had a rare disease, right? And it's, let's say it's fatal, right? Or let's say it could really cause harm to somebody, but you have you don't have it yourself. You just have the genetic code for it, right?
Okay.
And then you meet somebody who also has the same exact genetic code, but they don't actually have the disease, right? They just have the genetic code for it. You guys have a kid, you guys have more of a likelihood to developing a child with that genetic, get that mutation or whatever the hell it is, right? And then, you're possibly giving them a horrible life. Now, obviously, there's chance behind it. I get that. But that's definitely something you would consider. Now, to argue that you wouldn't consider that whatsoever, like it's not something you would think about at all, would be disingenuous, right? Like you wouldn't actively just say like no.
Yeah.
Or I should put it this way, another way of putting it, you don't see very many people who don't have albinism, get with somebody who is albino, right? It's just not common, It's also not common for somebody who's not mentally challenged to get with somebody who has Down syndrome, right?
Famously, do you know Peter Dinklage? He's the little person from Game of Thrones. He specifically
he's an angry elf.
He I don't know if you know this, has been very vocal about.
That's who he was.
refused to have kids with another little person. He said, if I'm going to have kids, I'm never going to do that to my children. He says, I know what it's like. And he has publicly been against other little people that only find little people to have kids with. And the take is, oh, well, they understand my illness. They understand my struggle. But Dinklage is like, there's no way you live through this and you want to have kids that are going to live through this. You should remove as much opportunity for that future kid as you can. That's like irresponsible. And there was another famous, I think 2005.
But it's been very difficult for him though, right?
No, he found a wife. His wife is like 5'10", and I think he does have kids.
Yeah, but he keeps falling into her vagina and getting trapped.
That's funny.
So I'm curious. Do you? Just let me engage with this real quick.
Vagina's big.
So do you think that he's right in thinking that?
I do. Like,
okay.
He has the lived experience. I don't.
Cool. Quick thing. So how would you feel about an African American who felt the exact same way? So they got with a white woman only because of the fact that they don't want their kid to experience the black experience.
Well, I
so what?
Don't like that.
That's my point.
Well, I like. I don't like that either. I like it.
I feel bad. I don't want them to feel like hated in a society.
Okay. But two things can be true. I can agree with you going, I don't like it. Like, I don't want them to feel that.
But it's everyone's
individual. Who am I to
choice.
tell a black person who's had the lived experience to go?
Fair enough, but that shouldn't be the reason why you get with somebody else, right?
Oh, no,
you know what I mean?
Sure, but
there's you want to prevent those kind of things.
Wait a minute. There's a lot of people who do that for religion. Like, I know a lot of Jewish people that I was raised with, and they love is important, but they want you to marry within the Jewish faith.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of decisions get made about who you marry that aren't,
I personally
based
have
on pure love, whatever the fuck that is.
I personally have the inverse of that situation, right? In high school, around senior year, I dated a black girl, right? I was close to the family, right? We knew each other for a while since like my freshman year of high school. And at the dinner table, they were like, well, you guys think about like getting kids in the future? Yeah, it's kind of like an off comment, like not really like super serious. I was like, I'd be pro for it. Like, I want to have kids one day. And a family member was like, you're going to have kids with this white boy? Ain't no way he's going to know the black experience to teach them kids when they grow up how to be a black man in society.
Yeah.
And, it's like, and that's a very like prevalent cultural thing in black communities where it's like, if you're a black person, you date a white person, that white parent is not going to be able to show the kids how to be of the race, of the culture.
My favorite quote, one of my favorite rappers, Earl Sweatshirt. All right, one of his quotes was because he's mixed, by the way. One of his that's like a struggle of his. Well, I don't know if Jaffe knows. So one of his quotes from one of his songs is like, "Too black for the white kids and too white for the blacks."
Sunday.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. So too black for the white kids, too white for the blacks. So like he always spoke about like it was difficult for him to even just like speak with anybody in his school or like get associated with people who were like either black or white, because he associated with both, but technically he wasn't accepted by either because he wasn't like 100% of one or the other, but he could understand both sides, you know, and that's the unfortunate part. Like, even though you know both, they don't accept you as one or the other, right? It's either you are one or the other, you're not at all, right?
Yeah. As the resident mix person on the panel. Do I know that?
We
feeling?
can't relate,
brother. When
Jeffy and I are pure.
I'm only laughing because Kimberly's comment or Kimbaye says Tech knows everything about black people. He had dinner with one of them.
He was invited to the cookout. All right,
I have. I grew up with
Just
a black
once
community.
though. I got chicken at Popeyes once.
Louisiana Fast, am I right?
Oh shit, we're gonna start calling you New Jack City, I guess. Jesus fucking
Look, I was the half white, half Mexican kid. Look, I was very skilled in mariachi music. I performed for some of the most famous mariachi players in the world.
Oh, this
also, like I was like a backup drummer for like a local ska band. You know, like I like ska music, and I was the brown kid, but also the white kid, and the white kid that's the brown kid. I get the feeling. Tech, protect, redirect into LolCow fire. What? Tech, protect, what? Anyways, I'm getting one.
I will. When we got pregnant the first time, though, because my dad is.
You were pregnant?
Yeah, my dad
Still
being from Lithuania, heritage, not him personally, but heritage-wise, Ashkenazis, there is something called Tay-Sachs, and so you will be. It's an increased chance for, I think, something like Down syndrome or something like that.
Uh-oh.
And so you get tested, and my wife at the time had to go in and get like a huge needle into her belly and pull stuff out to test it, and it was fine, obviously. But, you know, because ultimately they want to give you the option, and it's very early in the pregnancy, but it's like, you know, there's if you have it, there's like a 70% chance you're going to have a kid with Down syndrome. And I think we would have seriously considered aborting that pregnancy. I wouldn't have wanted to. It would have broken my heart, but I think I wouldn't want to be, you know, I would be very worried about raising a Down syndrome kid. I mean, you think ICE is picking up everybody now. That's probably on the list too. Given what they, you know, Trump's out of his fucking mind.
Who's the guy that talks funny? I'm in charge of the health system in America.
RFK?
RFK?
No,
didn't RFK say...
Stop because Bunny Button's listening.
Yeah.
It drives Bunny Button crazy. I love it when I like this.
Thank you, Jess, by the way. Didn't RFK say, I'm going to war with the fat gay kids? Isn't that the quote he said?
That is incredible. I gotta look it up.
I have to tell you a couple of quick things. Number one is look up. I have never seen a man who looks like this. The man who does all the trolling and social media for Trump. Have you seen what this guy looks like?
We'll pull him up after this, but tune into this clip right here, Jaffe.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids.
Okay, but that's watch out, Boogie! He's coming for you.
Yo, for real.
That's a real thing said next to the president of the United States in the Oval Office. Let's
it is not a real thing. That is
and
real.
Trump's just like,
it's not AI. No, I promise you, it's real.
I agree with him. There's fat gay kids.
Wait a minute. That has got to be a joke.
No, it's real. Jaffe, do you not know this?
Well, I get why he's saying war maybe for fat kids.
Here, listen to this.
It doesn't matter if they're gay. What's the context of this?
Gay kids. Listen. Not the kids themselves, but on whatever's making them so fat, gay, and pathetic.
No, this is a joke.
I can't. No, this is not real.
This is
not real.
It is
not the kids
real.
themselves, but what's making them so fat,
The fat
gay, and pathetic.
gay.
Oh, wait, one more time.
Base!
Making them so fat, gay, and pathetic. I'm talking seed oils.
Bunny's at home
SSRIs,
masturbating right now to this guy's
MSNBC,
voice. And I only say that because
perverts
she's in the
masquerading
chat
as
going,
teachers and guidance
stop.
counselors.
Can you believe? Like, I can't believe you guys don't know this clip. That used to be my fucking text notification sound. I'm going to war against the fat gay kids.
Yeah, but he
next
didn't say that.
next to the that's real. It's a real thing. He said this.
It is not real. Look it up. There is no way he said,
Jaffe.
I am declaring war on
They're fatter and gayer than ever.
There is no way.
It's the Tylenol.
Okay. It's only 54 seconds. If you guys could not speak through it, we'll listen to the entire context.
No. Google.
Oh fuck!
Is this real?
It's real. It's real. This is a real event.
Now I have to get up and look it
No,
up.
I promise. Look in the background. See where it says Golden Dome? This is like the height of the Israel-Palestine fights from like a year ago. This is 8 months old.
Prove its accuracy.
This is so good.
All right, you look it up, but don't talk over this. We're playing the thing.
I'm declaring war on fat gay kids. Not the kids themselves, but on whatever's making them so fat, gay, and pathetic. I'm talking seed oils, SSRIs, MSNBC, and perverts masquerading as teachers and guidance counselors.
It's
Sorry,
not real. You know it's not real.
but as an educator,
It's AI.
It's real. It's not
an
AI.
extensive
AI.
collection of marital
Just look it up.
aids
It's totally
anymore.
AI.
Okay,
Don't
America
start that
isn't
Oh,
a
it's so
dance
good.
school, a video
Some
game
morons
competition, or an
poor buddy.
OnlyFans.
Sorry, buddy.
Jaffe, it's real.
Okay. Anyway.
I can't.
Yeah. But what I would say is this. I mean, I think what's an interesting question there, is like, for example, I don't know if you go down and donate sperm, do you have to say, do they ask you what
If you're
your
fat
sexual
and gay.
No, seriously, do they go, are you gay, straight, bi, whatever? Because I imagine because that is genetic, would people go, oh, I don't want to increase the risk of you need some smelling salts? Jesus Christ,
Bro,
man.
I'm being so dead ass with you. I am out. Like, I'm so lightheaded right now. That shit was funny as fuck. I did not actually think he would say that. I looked it up. Brother,
No,
brother,
it's
that's
real.
real. That's real as fuck. I swear. I looked it up. I looked up and down. It's on every news source. Brother,
No,
you can't make that up.
RFK Jr. did not say declare war on fat gay
You're reading that
kids.
from a
Video
Facebook. You're reading that. Is that AI? Is it the AI overview?
Yeah.
Look at
No,
an
I'm
article.
reading it. Here. Snopes. Here's Snopes. Fake video shows RFK saying fat kids are gayer than ever and they're fat, repulsively fat.
That's a different video you're
He didn't say
referencing,
that.
dickhead. That's a different video.
Yeah.
This
didn't
is a
say that.
fake video. This is not okay. Okay.
CNN,
Video does not
New York
show-
Times
here-
are reporting this story is real from 8 months ago. You're talking about a different video, which was AI.
I know. I'm not. I am talking about that, but I'm also talking about. Liz, watch my screen. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Why are we
God.
wasting time with this? Here, watch.
Well, I'm going to war with fat gay kids, personally.
Authentic video show U.S. Health and Human Services.
Oh my god, he's watching a fucking
Wow.
War on
Lead
It's from
stories.
fact-
not the kids themselves.
Great, the
Whatever
best source of
is so
news.
fat, gay, and pathetic.
I'm not watching this.
No, that's not.
I believe
true.
this.
A dis-
You know what? This is more accurate. You know what? Let's pull up a Facebook post with a
Jaffe,
minion on it.
Did you just prove? Did you prove it was AI generated by the AI generated video of the video?
I'm going to the New York Times. I subscribe to it. Where is that story?
Oh, he got us! Checkmate, liberal!
Checkmate, liberals. It's fake. My AI news host said so.
What I'm saying is, you mentioned the New York Times. I have the New York Times pulled up. I'm Googling it. I don't see it on the New York Times. So where is it?
Yes.
Oh, Jaffe, it's okay. It's okay.
We got him.
The problem with
Ladies
your
and gentlemen,
generation, I don't know if you know
we
this,
got him.
your generation is unable to detect what's AI and what's not AI.
Oh my God.
It's been proven that your generation has a problem with identifying AI content.
Oh my God. Show me that you literally just spoke out of your dumb pie hole that the New York Times reported it. So show me where the New York Times reported it. You can't
Pulls
do
up a Facebook AI video, then says, "I'm subscribed to the New York Times." Jaffe is old. Thank you, Red Sheets Metal.
It's not, I'm on. Am I still sharing my screen? You
Yeah,
can
but
see the New
I'm
York
not looking
Times.
at it. You're showing AI content.
I'm not showing AI content. I'm showing the New York
You're
Times.
hovered
and I'm
over
looking-
the link that says New York Times, and you're like, "Oh, look, the proof's right here." Right?
and I'm asking you. You don't have it. You don't have it. That's why you're let's
Are
talk
you
about
hovered
something
over
else.
a fucking post from January 6th?
I am asking you.
Ooh.
It's 8th, January 8th. I'm asking you where it is. You don't have it, so let's move on.
Yeah, the
I
proof you're
do have
showing
this,
is
though.
literally a Facebook post that said, "All right, go ahead." Hit
Would
play."
you like to see the seance
Yeah, but
clip?
full screen it if you can.
I can't. You have to do that.
No, okay. Do you not have this video
I'm
somewhere? You're just gonna do it
It's
from your
on my
Instagram?
screen.
All right, hit play.
It's
Oh
on
my
a short.
god, I'm sharing my
Hit
screen.
It's
play.
AI short.
Also, unmute the fucking video. It's muted.
Dad died as well. Is he there? Well, Philip's dad died as well. Is he there? Do you sense him?
Okay. I'm just gonna tell you what came in.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me. The exact thing that came through when I asked that was he just wants to know if he's my favorite. He's saying someone just wants to know who's my favorite between you and your brother is what he's saying.
Oh, yeah, David,
I know exactly what she's talking about.
Okay,
When he was on his deathbed and hospicing, we have a video where, and he was a little bit out of his mind, but not much. And I wasn't on like a morphine or anything. He was just going, and Philip said, just making a smart comment, said something like, "Well, I'm Dad's favorite."
He's looking at his favorite son. Leave him alone.
That's all right.
And one of the last things he said was he kind of looked at Philip and said, "That's right."
I got that on video.
He's stupid.
And
He's laughing.
he's not stupid because I really don't care. What? He says, "You looking at his favorite son." Dad looked at the film and said, "That's right." And I got it on video.
And he just started laughing and laughing and laughing. So,
making a joke. This was a joke.
okay. Either way, it's good that he's there.
The entire seance is available to watch now over on Gavin and.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that was pretty weird.
Yeah.
I had never talked about that before.
Oh,
So,
K-Nubs with $2 fake says this dono isn't real. It's AI. Jaffe thinks it's real.
True.
Jaffe
Hey,
thinks
listen,
it's real.
you guys believe what you want, but that clip from the New York Times, you're full of shit.
No, it's real.
It's real.
Shut up, Grim.
We found.
Fucking moron.
Oh, Jaffe, you're the one at
It's
war with fat
real!
gay kids, Jaffe.
I'm the guy.
He's at war with you.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just scared that he's coming after me.
You're in denial.
Well, I'm the fat one. My brother's the gay one, but he had that lap band surgery, so he's not fat anymore. So
Bro,
I don't know.
you guys could do Voltron combine,
And you can take on RFK
yeah. Oh my god! No, it's like Captain Planet. It's more like that. You guys have a ring, you know what I'm saying? Straight white male, go! The power of white male. Wait, hold up.
Hold up. The story Jaffe gave was way different than what was on the video, so I'm given more to believing that she was fishing with believable common things between siblings.
That was the only thing she said.
I think RFK calling it gay fat kids going to war with them was much more real.
Yeah.
It's just me.
And not really the kids themselves.
New
What
York
makes them
Times.
so gay, so fat, and so pathetic.
Hey, hang on. Bro that survived. I don't really. I mean, I would love it to be real, but I'm okay believing it's a trick. And I know most of these people are shysters, and they do that. They fish. But for whatever it's worth, and I don't know what you think I said, but she wasn't asking 20 questions and whittling it down to this. I said, "Is he there?" And she immediately said that. Now, it could have been coincidental that was her first fishing question, and it's a relatively common thing with brothers and dead fathers.
All right, I have a more entertaining thing. All right, Jaffe, look, here's what we're going to do. If we get 5 $20 donations, all three of us will wear a shirt on Monday that says, "I love fats, I love gays," and one of us will have to wear a shirt that says, "I love kids." Okay, and we'll do that on the show for Monday. 5
It can't be
20s.
Jaffe. It can't be Jaffe. Like Jaffe just fits the bill.
I have decided, and all that matters is I decide that this is quite possibly the best show on the LCU.
Yeah,
but I don't think. I don't think that Keemstar is wrong. But I want you guys to prove the racist enabler Keemstar wrong, because what he says is. And I think he's right, but I hope he's wrong. He says that when you actually do good content, no one donates because is that a gay demigorgon? No one donates because they're actually listening to the content that is compelling. So I need you to prove him wrong so we can keep doing content like this versus going, hey, Grims, let that dog lick your butthole. Put some chocolate on your butthole. $10. That's what we want.
Yeah, kill the dog while it fucking Jesus Christ.
So anyway, okay. Where did Tech go? Where the fuck did he go?
I don't know. He just fucking disappeared. No, I genuinely do enjoy doing the show, especially fucking with you. That's been my favorite thing so far.
No, I did not like you at all before. I thought you were obnoxious. Now I like doing a show with you. I like you.
Mm-hmm. I feel the exact same way. I didn't think
I ain't gonna fuck you.
Brother, I'm not asking for you to do that to me. No, but like genuinely, I feel like the disconnect was I never really got to hear your actual thoughts on things. You know, like I didn't really like Madhouse. I didn't like the concept of it. It's just not my kind of thing, not my cup of tea. That doesn't mean it's a bad show, just to make that clear.
I know it was good.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like I always considered you just like weird or creepy, and then afterwards, once I started talking to you more, I was like, oh, okay, it's just a fucking bit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. If it's just a joke, who cares? You know, like I support jokes 1,000%, right? But yeah, no, you're cool, dude. You know, I got no issue with you.
But what I'm saying is, though, what do you think about Keemstar's hypothesis, which is if you do a show that's genuinely compelling, you're not going to make any money because people are busy not being part of the show.
Arguably, this is just what I think. Okay, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's false or anything, right? I genuinely think the ecosystem that he's cultivated, or the audience that he cultivated, is all based off of drama. I think we can all agree on this. It's based off of drama. It's based off of like, getting people to embarrass themselves. You know, it's LolCow, right? So I think because of that, and everyone being him being the epicenter of like this community, we are not going to thrive in this kind of environment because there's going to be a select few people who can balance both, who are fine with drama, but also want to chill and kick back with some like normal, like podcast type-esque, you know, conversations, or even esoterical questions, philosophical, maybe get into memes, right? Like anything outside of like embarrassment or drama, right? I'm sure those people exist. I mean, those people are literally here right now, right? So I personally think he's right by his own admission because of the fact of the audience that he has, not because of the fact in general of like us being on YouTube and just like, you know.
Sure, but I think the real interesting challenge then is, like, I think this show needs to go for a week in the A circuit is what needs to happen, or at least 3 days, and let's see what people do. Because if it turns out it's like, if we just had more eyes on the show, people would really enjoy it, even though they may not donate, then we can make an argument for sponsorships and making money that way with the show, right? Mm-hmm. But if it turns out that obviously we're biased, and even on the A circuit, we're going to get 300 people compared to I don't know how many people are watching that Cash show, but you know, compared to their numbers, then it's like, yeah, it's not a good show, or it's not a good show for the network.
Right. It appears that way because we're not generating income based off of, you know, getting people to like goat them on to pay money for a goal, or for something embarrassing to happen, or start some drama, right? Like in our case, it's like, oh, okay, you want to see Jaffe talk about a certain story, or you want to see Jaffe, you know,
for a pink dono, I will pour this hot noodles on my penis. On my lap, I will pour these noodles right now, $50.
Or for us, like, for example, like we're doing the commie bit, right? Like we can all just dress up as communists, wear some fatigues, you know what I'm saying? Wear like a little, I think that'd be a cool bit.
You make this assumption we have those things. It's disturbing you have those things.
Brother, I bought it in advance because of this little joke, okay? I just want to make that very clear. It's on its way, all right? I'm definitely going to try to look like Che Guevara.
Huge Ass says something interesting. When will you have VC time so people have incentive to cash cow? So here's what I'll say. I will do a VC movie this weekend with the community, but it's got to be like a documentary. Like I've been wanting to watch that Disclosure movie, Age of Disclosure, about UAPs and UFOs. What would be a good thing to watch over the weekend if we get a certain number of cash cows today?
Well, I mean, let's set up to the audience, right? Let's do the wheel of fucking names, right? People say, I'm going to watch this movie with you guys. And that's why they're incentivized to be a cash cow and to donate towards what they want to see with us three.
Okay, so if we get 15 cash cows before the end of the show, every cash cow...
Not 15 cash cows. It has to be dono so they can have the name of the movie they want, or else it's going to be hard to track.
No, it's not going to be hard to track.
I said so.
If you sign up...
if
I'm making it easy, bitch. Listen, every $10 you get on the wheel, or every cash cow, if you sign up to cash cow, you get on the wheel.
You know what?
The same amount of money.
Nah.
You know what?
Here's how we'll do it. Here's how we'll do it. $5 donos.
If you want to just talk to me after the movie, we'll do like a movie discussion. We'll just hang out for 30 minutes after the movie and discuss it.
Here we go. We already got a donation before from Kayfabe Queen for Begonia, right? To watch that in the thing.
Yeah, that's on the wheel.
Right. Here's what we'll do. $5 donos, right? $5 donos. Give us a name of a movie. We'll put it on the wheel, right? When we have 20 of these, we'll spin the wheel. We'll choose the movie.
Right, but the whole point that Huge Ass is saying is if you're not...
Well, if you're a cash cow, then you can watch the movie with us, because if you're not a cash cow, you can't join the VC. So it's already incentivizing them to get cash cow.
Just make memberships right now. Whatever, do what you want. I don't care.
I could one guy 100 times, says user. Hell yeah. I don't know what Grim is setting up, but it looks like he has a gay flag with him.
He's setting up... No, it's lighting. It's a lighting bar, and I have the same thing, but I don't know what he's doing.
It's not.
It's his flag. It's his I love gay people flag.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter because no one's donating.
He's not at war with the fats, the gays, and the pathetics.
All right, I got
That's a real video, by the way, Jaffe.
It was a New York Times, Jaffe. That shit was funny.
Yeah, but also for Huge Ass, me and Grim have been in the Discord playing games for like an hour or two, like 3 times this week. It didn't happen yesterday because I went straight to fucking bed. I was tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hang out in the Discord after the show. Also think of how many people who are blocked from the LCG Discord who want to donate for a movie. True. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Do you have is that a wheel?
Maybe.
Well, it's a wheel. I can identify it. I'm not one of those fat gay pathetic kids.
Okay, now the show's getting boring.
All right, well, here we go, Jaffe. Here's news from January 15th to the 23rd. Occupation of Venezuela is still underway. Nicolas Maduro was captured by Trump. That happened just this week, Jaffe. Can you believe that? That's like fucking.
Can I
believe that, Jaffe?
Yeah. President Trump has intensified calls for the U.S. to take over Greenland after European leaders at Davos resisted. The administration threatened 10% tariffs on European goods.
All right, can I please share my
February
screen? Tech, it's not funny. You're killing the show.
Do it, pussy. Do it.
All right, I'm asking you, can I share my screen? You're running OBS.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
you may go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I want to know, is this something that you might be interested in purchasing? That's all I'm trying to get my head around.
With your money,
I would like. Yeah, all right.
With your money.
Here we go.
We out of forks in the house? I think we're out of forks.
Yeah, I got to order some. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Do you see it?
An Asian woman? Down.
I'm good.
Buy
now.
her today.
This is the new hotness in Japan right now.
It's
a hug pillow that pats you and comforts you.
It's adorable.
How much
does she cost?
I don't know.
Alright.
This is doing really well in Japan
do we
right
buy
now.
her through Wayfair? Because
in Japan, there's demand for giant eggplants that hug you and pat you gently while you sleep.
I'll show you a giant
Why an
eggplant.
eggplant?
I don't know why an eggplant, but I think that's so nice and sweet.
That is wholesome.
Yeah, what else we got? We got look at this. Here's Trump. This is an actual photo. This fucking guy standing there in a diaper with a pound of makeup on his wretched face. who has a mountain of evidence against him that he raped underage girls when he was younger, is causing the world this much trouble. Humanity is actually letting this happen. I mean, let me tell you something. I was talking to him about this last night, this whole idea of, oh, why didn't they do anything with the Nazis, right? Why didn't they do anything when they saw this going on? And when you are actually existing in a similar state, you don't know what to do, right? Like, you'll love this, Tech. Me and Calvin and M last night decided we're going to go out to a gun range because they've never shot. Yeah. And we're all like, we should probably get guns.
Yeah, I'll take you.
Because it started in Minnesota. Now ICE is ramping up in Maine.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? Let's get a fucking gun. Let's fucking get a gun.
Finally. God damn. Let's do it. I'll take you.
So we're going to go to the gun range either this weekend or next weekend, and we're going to practice shooting and see what kind of gun we want to buy. I mean, I know we have the gun here, but shotguns are easy. I've shot shotguns plenty of times. I mean, like a 9mm. I need to learn how to actually get the target.
Well, you only know about that gun. I may have other guns that you don't know about.
Well, I want one that's legal that I can train on, that I can shoot if somebody tries to come into me.
I got a bear 50 cal.
That's fine. We'll record it. We'll put it on the fucking show.
But seriously, man, I'll tell you, I mean, but there's the answer, right? It's like when somebody says, why can't we stop this guy?
Okay, don't say guns was the answer. Okay, don't say.
Well, I know, but you're not even allowed.
No.
But I'm not going to say that. But the only reason I'm not going to say it is it's illegal. But I guarantee you, lots of people think it. And I'm not saying they should do it. I don't want them to do that. But at this point, this guy, I don't understand how people can defend this.
Jaffe, I think it's fair to use Trump's exact words during January 6th. Fight like hell. Fight like you're about to lose your country, okay? It's not, look, fight peacefully and patriotically, all right? Just make sure you're doing that. It's totally not anything beyond that. Don't look past it.
Stop going through your Twitter. That's not content.
It is content. I'm looking for something. Trust me, everything on my Twitter
does it. Why can't he?
Everything on my Twitter is either for my game show in the afternoon. God, man, don't you know I'm better than you at this? Just trust me. I wouldn't be showing the Twitter if I didn't think there was
this legit sounds alarming. Angry leftist buys a gun in response to ICE enforcement. That is kind of what you're saying.
That's exactly what it's not a mystery. That's exactly what I'm saying. What's the problem?
You look
Would you please go back?
Wait, hold on. Are you going to like anti-ICE rallies? Is that like the thing you're going to be doing?
No, I want to make sure look, ICE, and you have to be careful because the left contributes to a lot of misinformation as well, right? So you absolutely have to make sure you're getting the right.
I like the RFK video,
right? But what I would say is that on the whole, there are enough legitimate news stories talking about ICE pulling in American citizens, not looking for ID, not having probable cause, and doing it because they can. The memo that said that they can come into your house now, even though it's illegal, they're doing that now. And now they've gone from Minnesota, and now they're starting to expand in Maine.
Yeah.
They're coming to liberal cities. You know they're going to try to come here.
I mean,
so what I'm saying is, it's not about going to an ICE rally. It's about being in the world with the ability, if someone comes for me or comes for my kids, I would rather die than allow that to happen.
You're starting to sound like a conservative who cares about the castle doctrine. Interesting.
No,
the turns have tabled.
Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. But no.
I want to say, I mean this in the nicest way. Your son does kind of look Mexican.
He does.
Yeah, your son looks Hispanic. Like that might not be the most outlandish thing.
Well, she fucked the gardener probably. I don't know.
Jesus.
You're excellent.
Jesus fuck.
Follow ICE around. It's legal.
Shit.
True.
Follow ICE around. It's legal. It is. Yeah. It's totally legal.
What is being shown? I'm going to tune into your Twitter feed once more.
I'm going to show you two things. One is I'm going to show you this amazing. Palmer Luckey follows me. He's the guy that invented Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, the first time I saw Oculus Rift, my lawyer represented him in Oculus as well as me. And so he got me into an early viewing, and my mind was blown. It was amazing. Is this VR headset? But anyway, Now he does military stuff. You know, he's a divisive figure. But he was on Joe Rogan. Look at this fucking video game helmet that his company has made and given to our military. Look at this fucking thing.
You're going to notice a drone picks up a guy behind that container over there.
It's basically a video game.
Is when he walks behind that container, I'm able to continue to see where he is and what he's doing. So here's Ghost X is the drone that's watching. So just watch for a moment. So the blue force is my friendlies. So see that little right-hand corner where it sees behind the containers? They're tracking where the bad guy is. They're tracking where my guys are.
Watch this.
And then watch when they go behind the container. So I can actually see through it and watch. Now they're engaging the guy over there. And
isn't that wow?
So
isn't that nuts? I mean, that's kind of
that's pretty cool.
That's amazing, but it's also, you know, terrible. And then I want to show you this real quick. Not bad. This guy, a Chinese guy, I don't know why it matters if he's Chinese, but a Chinese guy built himself a computer that shoots bullets at him every time he gets shot in video games so he can feel actual realism. Now, it's not, it's I don't know what he's getting shot with, but he's getting shot with something. It ain't real bullets, but watch this.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Isn't that amazing? Like it's something. It's not bullets, of course, but like what would that be coming out of the screen or coming out that's shooting him that can knock him back?
It's just small pyrotechnics. He's doing the act. He's falling out on his own.
Okay, so he's just getting hit by something, but it's not. It's like
a little
rocket.
flash fire, right? Or a bottle rocket going like towards him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, that's all I wanted to share at the moment. I may have other things lined up. You don't know. I may show you something like this, where somebody has gotten Contra playing, the great NES game Contra, on the back of their car. That's pretty good. All right, whatever. Shut up. Let's get off my screen now. Shut up.
Thank you. Appreciate it. The Minority Report of it all is nerve-wracking. True. It is. We live in such a unique time. But I wouldn't want to live any earlier. All right.
I like how Grim is spending all this time setting up a wheel that no one is paying.
Can you
to be
stop
on.
sharing your screen?
I'm not sharing it anymore.
I can
bitch.
see the chat and the Twitter.
Yeah, well, who gives a shit?
Okay.
Well, someone will appreciate this, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Once they see the wheel up.
Let a man dream. Let a man dream.
Yeah.
All right? If there's one thing I learned from MLK, it's I had a dream. Yeah. That's about it.
Fuck Billy the Fridge, says Hasty. Tommy
True.
really exposed himself again this morning. I don't know what that's about. What's happening? I like Billy the Fridge. What did he do?
Billy is kind of trash.
Is he? What happened? Tommy C exposed. Oh, Tommy C exposed Billy this morning. Exposed him for what? What happened?
Let's find out.
Beyond what there is to expose it for?
Any DOCA members have the Billy the Fridge incident from Cafe this morning?
All right. So the only person on the wheel right now is that movie with Emma Stone, right?
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's called movie with Emma Stone?
Or if you want to just put hang, because somebody was saying I would cash cow, but I just want to talk with Jaffe. If you want to do a 45-minute hang instead of a movie, put that on the wheel. That's fine.
I'm looking for the transcripts for Billy the Fridge.
What's going on the wheel? Mama's da Bomb has it. What's going on the wheel is somebody was saying you guys never come into VC. We said we'd come into VC this weekend. I said I'd like to watch a movie with you guys in there. And somebody said, well, I don't want to watch a movie. I just want to hang out. And I said, okay, we'll put that on the wheel then. So if you want to do a hang, so you basically have to become a cash cow because you can't get in without it anyway. So every cash cow or $10 dono, you can put something on the wheel for what we'll do in the Discord. Hell, you can put games, put Discord games. We'll play poker or Pictionary or whatever the fuck they got in there, you know.
All right.
I don't.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, we already have one name on it. Yeah. Anna G says I can't join the Discord. Yeah. I mean, what's the point? Yeah, it's a good point, Anna G. Our fucking mod can't join the Discord. Why? Because she's on someone else's Discord? God, this is nuts. It's fucking nuts.
It's your Discord that's banned, by the way.
My Discord is banned.
No.
I was about to say, like, I'm on it. How am I not banned? The fuck?
Joking. Yeah, I mean, they unbanned people from Rastov's Discord recently. So, I mean, if you're not allowed in, you can just DM people and say, hey, I don't know why I'm not allowed in. They'll tell you. The mod's there. There's certain rules they have. We have a wheel! Look, Grim, your big screen. Your big screen.
Wheel!
But you got to put the image
What do I put in?
What's that movie called? Bologna? Or something?
It's Begonia. Begonia.
Begonia?
Yeah.
How do you spell that? You gotta help me.
Bugonia.
Oh my god, it's so difficult to write on this.
Yeah.
Begonia! Oh, I don't know if you can read that. Can you read that? I think it's because it's on the red one.
It needs to be a white wheel.
Huh, white would be better.
Whoa,
huh?
whoa, what you mean by that?
What are you saying?
Or yellow or something.
It's written on there. I know it's on the red one. It's like the most horrible one to write on, but just trust me, all right? I'll write the next one on the yellow so you guys can see it.
All right, apparently I have the clip. Thank you, Mama's the Bomb.
Do we care?
Yes, because they took
for
the
Grimm's
time.
efforts falling down. Michael Douglas, thank you, Remo the Turk. Put in falling down, Grim. Put it on a yellow. So
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Hell
Falling
yeah.
Down, great movie, by the way.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
a great movie. I haven't seen it since the theater, but I remember loving it.
Here's the clip. Mama's Bomb went through the effort of sending us the clip, so we're gonna watch it. Here you go. Tune in.
All right, hang on. Wait for Grim. He's writing on the goddamn wheel.
All right, hold up. I'm looking.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Still the
go.
best show and only one without scripts and constant e-begging. Great job, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we try. We try here. Hundo is nothing if you get to spite Billy. Yeah, right? What's losing a simple hundy if it means that, Billy will get his tipples in a twist? Is twat in a knot, if you will. Because I don't think Iceman should be banned from hopping up on other panels and getting his name and face out there. That's literally what Keem wants the interns to do. So why would he be banned from that at least?
I don't think he's gonna ban. Billy's not gonna ban him. The fucking whole thing's a show. Why would he cut? Why would he cut? I mean, thinking like he's sitting there. Look, I mean, look at this shit. Look what a piece of shit this guy is.
Have you made one-time mistakes? Because I think you just keep making the same mistakes over and over again, and it would be
talking like he's fucking boss or something. He knows he makes the money. He's trying to intimidate him so he can fucking corner it. He's making all the money. That's what's happening here. It's very simple. You have to be a moron not to pick up on it.
to just forgive and forget at this point.
You tell her if he gets up here, but in order for me to fucking hit that, I'll give him €100, by the way, not even $100. How about that? Which is worth more.
There you go.
And he gives me his account right over there, but he has to promise that he goes where he wants to go and openly defies Billy. If he promises somebody they go on, he goes on. If he promises Billy goes on, he goes on. But that's what this thing. He's got to come up here, get in, make that promise for everybody to hear it. I will send him €100. If I don't see him,
That's a
it ain't
pretty
happening.
good deal, I think.
Right now. So that's like 100 of it's a good chunk of the.
Does this ever get good? This is boring.
Okay, it's only boring because you don't give a fuck about the universe and you don't like watch anything, so you don't know what the fucking context is. But here's the context. Iceman, the guy who I told you was like the meth guy, right?
Well,
he has made Billy the Fridge probably at this point like $3,000. Right? In total. From his antics, setting his house on fire.
We got it. I see it. Look at it. No, quiet.
No, you
Grim, I see what
stop saying I got it like you're dismissing me.
I'm talking to Grim. I'm talking to Grim.
Yeah, but I'm literally answering the fucking thing I was still doing. I'm in the middle of explaining it.
Grim, you're talking about amazing.
Look, the thing with Iceman is he's made a lot of money for a lot of shows, right? And he's being taken advantage of by Billy. And Tommy C's pointing it out. That, the moneymaker is being told, you can't go on other shows because, Billy just wants to corner the market and make this guy his source of revenue. Don't go on Cafe. Don't go on Queens. Don't go anywhere else. Stay here with me. That's the fucking problem. That's kind of like
because
that's kind of like bad behavior. If you're trying to be an entertainer in the LCU and you're being told by Billy the Fridge, you can't put your name out anywhere else except for here, that's fucked up. Address that.
I wasn't listening to any of what was that interesting?
What's wrong with you?
Oh my God! How much time do we have? We only have 20
Not enough. How about you fix the shit that's wrong with you, huh? How about you become a better fucking person?
No.
Stop being okay with things being wrong with you, huh? Improve yourself. Stop shitting on the fucking fans of the show. Stop shitting on me trying to present the things that the fans want to hear about. I wasn't even listening. I'm talking to someone else. It's boring. Next thing.
It is terrible.
You showed me the fucking brake lights of a fucking Kia in China
They
playing
were playing
Contra. They weren't playing Contra. It's a pre-programmed fucking little thing that you buy from Amazon for 120 bucks.
Yeah, but it's cool.
I think so. First of all, let's get Amazing Maisie written on here. Also, I think because Hugh Jazz became a pay pig, I think he deserves to put a free one on here.
Well, she wants a movie called We Need to Talk About Kevin, which is a very strange thing, but sure, put it on the wheel. She paid for it. Thank you. Welcome, Amazing Maisie, to what's that thing called? Cash Cow. We appreciate it very, very much.
Did she say what movie, by the way?
We Need to Talk About Kevin. It's called.
Oh, that's literally what it's called? Kevin. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. I'll put it on the blue.
Smoke Elijah, I agree. Smoke Elijah says Jaffe fans don't want to hear about Ice Mouth's beef with Billy. Nobody does. It's boring. Hugh Jess says I want whatever UFO documentary Jaffe mentioned. Yeah. So it's called Age of Disclosure, is what it's called.
Age of Disclosure?
Tech is actually right here. True.
Gotcha.
Of course.
Sorry, my handwriting is ass, guys.
No, Busted Horn is saying you're actually right here, like in the physical space. He's right here.
What's wrong with these people that watch multiple shows and are invested in like the whole network's concept? And they're like, oh, I do want to hear. And you just say blanket statements like, oh, Billy's great. Billy's amazing. And then we're like, oh, well, if you think he's amazing, here's a point that you can talk about. Nah, fuck content. What's Grimm doing?
Here's what I'm answering your question now. Because I find it boring. I find it silly and stupid, and we should do a better show.
Hey,
if the only way we can do a show is talk about this,
don't say only way. It's not the only fucking way. It's things you can sprinkle in. Hold on. Do you like meat, Jaffe? Do you eat meat?
No.
If you lived in an area where everyone eats meat and you had to open a restaurant, that's your only source of revenue. Would you be like, sorry, it's a vegan-only restaurant, only vegetables here?
Yes.
Then you would lose.
Not if I could bring people over. No, what I'm choosing to do is offer an alternative to what they get.
Assume your bank account has $5.
Your bank account doesn't have $5. And if it does, I've got your back, and I've told you I've got your back.
What I'm saying here is you are sabotaging because you can afford to lose. I don't want to lose, and you're making me lose.
No, you're not. Then go on a different show, or please.
What do you mean? Why can't you just be a better person? Why can't you be like, oh, Tech is addressing the fans' like interest in this issue?
Okay, let's actually have the conversation for a moment. Then here's the conversation. The conversation is, you're not really, even though you think you are, in my mind, you're not really talking about money, and you're not really talking about what the fans want. You're talking about me going against all of my creative instincts and intellectual instincts. And my creative instincts and intellectual instincts say, and I think Tommy C is getting this as well, based on what he was just saying, is that there needs to be pushback in the LCU and an acknowledgement for the people here that are smart and that are more intellectually curious about how insanely stupid this place is a lot of times.
That's not what Tommy C is saying.
Tommy C doesn't play the game, though. He will call shit, and I call shit. And I think there's value there. And
I think Jaffe's right on this one.
Yeah.
He's not. I obviously didn't say it in the clip, but I think we all know Tommy C well enough to know that he will call it out.
Yeah,
100%. He has no problem.
We're not
with
addressing the issue of this thing, this clip that we watched because a fan was like, "I want you guys to talk about this," and the chat was like, "Yeah, let's talk about Iceman." We had multiple people saying, "Bring Iceman into the call." Billy the Fridge.
You can bring him into the call.
Well, no, we can't.
Talk to anybody.
We can't. If you're paying attention, Billy the Fridge says, "You're an intern on my show. You're not hopping up on any other platform, right? You're not going on any other show because you need to stay here." And Tommy C says, that's very manipulative. That's very wrong of Billy because this guy's an intern and wants a show. And Billy is literally stifling his ability to do that by saying you could only be here. And as an entertainer, as a creative, Jaffe, can you imagine if you're not under any contract being told by like your agency, like, oh, actually only go to this fucking place. You can't go anywhere else. Don't fucking promote yourself anywhere else, even though that's literally the position
First off, it's not true because Hugh Jass is saying Iceman is currently on cash. That's number one.
Well, no.
Well, I'm looking.
Hold
he's
on.
not.
Billy,
but maybe he was.
Billy the Fridge saying don't do that is the problem. Iceman not listening is a different story, right?
And what I'm trying to communicate with you is I think we're above this kind of discourse. Who gives a shit? It's a bunch of children.
We're in the LCU. This is the market we're in.
Okay, so what you're saying is you need me on this show for it to do better, but I don't get to do the show the way I want to do it. No, thank you.
That's not what I'm saying.
People, I got a guy in the chat right now saying, Jaffe got where he is by acting like this. So why do you want him to stop? Join him, Tech. Join him.
That's not
right.
Wait, first of all,
join him.
We are like $700 below what we made when it was just me. All right, we're not.
Then
we're not
you
doing,
can have the show. I'm
not doing.
so okay
we're not
with
doing
that.
better, right? But
Dude.
the point of this thing is, if we're in this market, play with the market. Right, still do your stuff, but you only go to extremes. You're like, the only way this show does good is we do the fucking shit content. No, but can we dabble? We can dabble.
I don't. When I go take a pee is when you can dabble. It's boring, dude. Listen to this. This is more interesting. What do you think of this? The way conservative men are so willingly obedient in speech, action, and thought to other men in authority is fascinating, this guy says, especially when it comes to religious authority and totalitarian wannabes. Is anyone aware of any scholarship on this clear submissive streak? Now that is interesting.
Because you're going to school
Why do you
next
think,
semester or what?
Why do you think so many of these MAGAs are like to front that they're all manly and shit, but they are so quick to kowtow to anyone that even expresses a sense of authority? What's that about?
Like Sky Daddy or or Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I mean, well, I think the obvious answer would be culture for the religious aspect, right? Like they grew up Christian, so that's what they understand and that's what they believe in. So they think that is the epitome of like what American culture is, or what they should see in their country. Like that is the best way they should see the country, because that was like at its best state, right? Like it's the only way to see the good in anything, because religion is good, right? Religion equals good all the time, right? I think that's the obvious answer for that. As for the totalitarian argument, or just the fascistic policies, I guess you could say, right? I think it's because they align with that. I think they align mostly with the religious aspects. For example, something as simple as just like being able to stop abortions, right? Because they believe in the conservation of life. They think it believes that it starts at conception. So therefore, you are destroying a life, which is against the Bible.
But
right?
okay, but you think those guys, when Tech was sharing the screen of what was happening on Cash, you think those fucking morons, those fucking Neanderthal morons, are sitting around worried about the sanctity of life?
I don't know about them specifically, especially Denmark, because he's not from the United States. So I'm not going to include him into the argument or into the conversation. As for the other three, I'm assuming they're all three from the United States. Do I think they hold those values? I don't think, not necessarily, but at the same time, I don't think they've really aired out their opinions about anything political.
Let me ask you, Tech, can you go back to that show and let's just look at their dumb faces for a minute? Because Red Sheets Metal, thank you for the super chat. Elephant Graveyard already went over that. It's called bad dad syndrome. Having a bad dad turn them into that, so they seek a father figure. I could see that. Tech, can you go back to their stupid faces, please?
Tech, are you, genuine question, are you interested in this topic?
Okay, so there's only two of them on there. But listen to this. Do you think here comes another one, thank God. Do you think any of these three young men are self-aware? Like, do you think when the camera goes off, they sit and they think about their life choices and how what they want to achieve while they're here? Like, do you think they have an inner monologue happening, or do you think they're just as dumb as they seem to be?
I don't think, genuine answer, I don't think they're necessarily dumb. Do I think they have philosophical questions every day that they fucking walk around or anything like that? No, I think they enjoy the present. I think they enjoy the now more than anything.
So they're like dogs. They're very present, joyful in the moment.
I'm gonna be so blunt with you, Jaffe. I wouldn't put it that way. That's kind of ridiculous. To compare
I don't mean,
to animals.
No, what I'm saying is dogs, one of the joys of dogs is they're just in the moment, right? They don't worry a lot. They're just present.
If you're just going by that metric alone, then I guess I have to agree with you. But I wouldn't say that. I don't know if that was the best way of putting it. But yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I find them. Yes, I did reflect. Alexis says, Jaffe, they're still young. Did you in your 20s self-reflect? Yeah. I did when I was 8. I mean, that's what smart
Tech's
people
in his 20s,
do.
right?
Yeah,
Barely,
Tech's in his 20s. He self-reflects.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shut up, Tech. Look at Tech being all sad. Look at
That's
this
what I'm
shit.
asking Tech. Like Tech, what do you want to engage about? Talk to me.
All right. This
I can't hear you. I think
purple-headed, dread-wearing motherfucking loser is a piece of shit who has a fucking pedophile role in his Discord, got banned from the LCU, came back, I don't know how, right? He literally just makes shorts content on Roblox like, boo, who's the best brain rot in the game right now? I'm gonna get the best brain rot. I'm gonna go bully a fucking 10-year-old on the internet. He's fucking cringe. Denmark, it fakes the black scent. He gets babied by his fucking family. He gets fucking yelled at for being too loud, right? Did he shave his eyebrows? He shaved his fucking eyebrows. They're gone right now.
Oh yeah, he did.
That might have been just now. He looks like Greta Thunberg with no fucking like moral compass. All right. Scooter has no excuse. Scooter is an intellectual behind the scenes. He understands.
Really?
Like, yeah, he understands morality. He understands like how to be a good person. He's self-reflective motherfucker. But he throws
doesn't really practice that.
He throws it all away for the camera. Right. He does exactly what Jaffe wouldn't do. Right. He doesn't put on a show.
Gotcha. Or what I wouldn't do.
Or he puts on a show against what he personally believes. Right. Does
That's
he want to
horrible.
dance in a fucking pink outfit like he did last night on Bus? No. Does he do it for the fans? Yeah.
But the fans,
for the fans, yes, Jaffe, because they get 3,000 people watching them because they put on a show. They don't talk about what they want to talk about.
Deal.
You know what Scooter wants to talk about? Scooter wants to talk about what the best fucking trade would be for next week. He wants to talk about Nancy Pelosi's fucking stock investments. That's what he wants to talk about. Does he? No. He's holding Crown Royale wearing a Gators hat. He's not from Florida, all right? But he's just he's like, oh, I'm going to be a dumb fuck on camera and have people make fun of me because that makes me fucking money. You know why? Because he's young and he wants to make something of himself and not just throw away everything for his own personal beliefs.
I'm hungrier than any of you guys.
Are you hungrier? Dance, Jaffe, dance.
I won't, but here's the deal. I will do it on my fucking terms. If you want, now again, here's what I respect.
Fans' terms.
I don't respect the people who watch LolCow.
What are the ones watching your show?
They're here, aren't they?
They were here saying, let's talk about Iceman. And you were like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Like the stupid
oh my God. You guys are all stupid. You know, you guys watch it. Oh my God. You hate these people.
Yes.
I love these people.
If you watch this I don't love most of them. If you watch this crap and you do it out of an ironic Jerry Springer style, my hat is off to you. I get that from time to time. But if you are actually invested in this shit, get up off your fucking couch and fucking do something.
Nah, if you're investing in this shit, I stand with you. Let's laugh at these fucking guys. It's funny. It's good content.
GFN says, genuinely, Jaffe, this is the only LCU topic that most of us here want to hear about. Again, you guys don't understand. I don't have to be right here. I just have to be right for me. I can easily go away. I don't have to be right for this show.
Oh, but this is the hunger that you're talking about. I can easily just give up. I can just be gone. That's not hunger.
I would go do another show, Tech. I would do a show that I believe in. I don't want to talk about these fucking morons.
All right, most of the content we did today was not focused around LCU, right? We talked about Boogie because that's a major thing you were concerned about. Then we talked about Iceman, which you gave up on immediately.
Because he's stupid. He's so clearly doing an
then
act.
Say that he's stupid, but engage with the thing. Don't be like, I wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention. I'll only bring up this shit when I'm taking a piss break, Tech.
Look. Here's what I'd say. You used to say you want to be a producer. You're a good producer. Find an angle for me to care about talking about these people.
That's
angle,
impossible.
what I care.
You don't care.
It's not. What I care. I do care about how moronic they are and how successful they are being morons. Right. But I also love that we are seeing growth on our channel from our audience that recognizes I'm not an idiot. I get this is entertaining. I get it's funny. But I also get that there's racism shit going on. There's possible wife beating shit going on. There is pedophilia jokes going on with this guy in purple, allegedly. And I'm sorry, but that to me is more important and it's worth also talking about.
Okay, tell me what point I made that you're like, I can't engage with that.
Well, because when you actually get into their quote narratives, you're asking me to care about their narratives. I don't give a fuck what Billy the Fridge says to some intern or some coworker.
Okay.
What do I care?
Do you you're saying, oh, Billy's great, Billy's fantastic, and then we have a direct story that happened literally hours ago about Billy trying to bully someone into not showing themselves as an entertainer or as a streamer or whatever, and your take was, boring. Next thing, let's talk about
read what
Contra on the break.
Read Pokey.
I was gonna say let's read Pokey because right now we're circling.
Well, no, and it also is reflective of what Tech is saying, though. Read Pokey Gaga's super chat.
$5. LCU is like an interactive Jerry Springer. We know this shit is dumb. We're happy to enjoy and be part of the shit show.
Right. So my response to you is demand better. I was a young adult when Jerry Springer and Maury Povich and all that was in their heyday. You guys and maybe it's because maybe it's the only game in town, and maybe that's why. This is not good drama. It is so clear. Like when you watch Jerry Springer, sometimes you didn't know what was real and what wasn't. This shit is so transparent. The kayfabe is so fucking bad that the only thing that is interesting is to make fun of how bad it is.
Real quick, just throwing it out there, Jaffe, because I think I agree with both of you. I kind of sit in the middle with both of you because I do like the content that you want to do, Jaffe. But I'm also interested in the LCU, which is the reason why I'm in the LCU, right? That's the reason why I got into the LCU is because I was interested in the fake bullshit, and I know it's fake, but I enjoy it. It's entertaining for me, right? It's slop, right? That's the way I see it. But this is the equivalent of like your argument, at least. It's the equivalent of somebody's enjoying McDonald's and you don't like McDonald's. You think it's like there's a way better fast food chain that they could go to for probably the same price.
By the way, I'm not saying don't go to McDonald's, go to Ruth's Chris. Go to fast food. I like fast food, but give me some good fucking fast food.
No, but that's exactly what I just said. That's exactly what I'm getting at. You want to go to a better fast food spot. No, yeah. I made sure to clarify that too. But like you
Our internet died.
It's kind of like comfort food.
We're back.
Oh, right. Okay. It's like comfort food for them. They like McDonald's. They want to stay with McDonald's. Now, it's fair for you to say that they should expect more and they should request more. I agree with you. I do wholeheartedly. I would love to see a higher quality production value. That's what Nightmare and I tried to do for the longest time on test.
I don't even care about the production value. You know what would be great? And I'm not going to do it because I already have other things I'm doing, but Tech should do it. Or if you want to do it, you can do it. We'll figure out a way. Maybe we'll pay you or something because God knows you're not getting paid. But that's a different conversation. But let's get some fucking Jerry Springer guest in here. Fuck the LCU. Let's reach out on 4chan and Reddit and
find someone like Iceman, the guy who does meth and lives in a halfway house, who burned his house down last week and is now being told he can't be a fucking entertainer. You don't go on other shows.
That is not interesting.
Oh, isn't it interesting? Because it literally has the most reactions in the Discord right now. Most people are interested in this issue.
Let's hear Jaffe out. What's not interesting about it?
Fuck Jaffe.
Well, I just think he's okay. First off, alcoholic. Settle down, bitch.
Okay, chill out with that.
Now, look, what I would say is this. I would say that if we had, like what you're describing with Iceman is so uninteresting to me because it's so typical. Right. But if you were to say, okay, we found a little person who has a harem of super hot 20-something women and they fuck him all the time. Why? How are you getting all this pussy? How are you getting all these women?
So not outside of society, like an outsider. No, you're talking about like somebody who's like so wacko and you couldn't believe it.
There are people who like to fuck inanimate objects. I don't mean sex dolls. There are people who are turned on.
Yeah, I understand. There's a guy who wanted to fuck his car.
Out of curiosity,
let's get that guy on.
When you say on the show, I just want to show up and have this happen. I just want to do that. And you're like, but also go scour every fucking place in the internet to find the most unique individual for the story to bring on a LolCow Crypt, right? The show with 100 viewers. Make that happen, TechProtect, and then I'll be engaged. or the free content, part of the LCU, the fucking network we're involved in, where we'll have other people that are already interested in this type of content migrate to our show because it's already right fucking there. Such an easy, accessible thing for them to do.
I have no interest in
hold on. I have an idea.
Tech, shut up.
You do it, but I would quit because I'm not doing
Jaffe,
it.
I have an idea. Work with me here, okay? So, like, could it not be possible if we worked together well enough, get to that point?
You know what?
Like,
Graham,
obviously,
hold on. Shut the fuck up. Wait, here's the thing. Jaffe, most of this show, you were able to do everything you wanted to do. And then I present one thing that I want to talk about for the fans. One of the most popular fucking stories happening right now on the LCU Discord. And you're like, no, don't care. What the fuck do you mean?
Talk about it.
Oh, it's both our shows. Both our shows. I want to present one thing, and you shut me down immediately. Fuck you.
I didn't say we'll talk about it. I'm just giving you my response.
No, your response was, "I'm not listening," and then later, 10 minutes later, you're like, "Actually, I was listening. I did listen to the story." So you're purposely being obtuse about the fucking presentation of the fucking content.
I don't think you know what
Tech, arguably,
your body's obtuse.
Okay.
Oh, that's obese. Never mind.
So arguably, I think this is the angle where Jaffe's coming from. Jaffe, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I think it's because of the fact that Jaffe, literally, his time is much more, you could argue, valuable. And valuable, and we require him to be on this show in order for the show to survive. So we need.
His time's more valuable. What's he do? What? Eat pudding cups in his room and drink Diet Coke?
Hold on. Think of it this way. Think of it this way. Anytime there's a movie going on, right, and you have actors and you have the director, do you think the actors are asking more out of the director or the other way around?
They're asking more of the director.
That's my point. He's the actor. You're the director. He's going to be asking things out of you. He's going to be have like
does Jaffe have a little finger emote? Does Jaffe engage with the other parts of the fucking universe? No. What do you mean?
I'm in the middle on this. I just want to make that very clear.
Sure,
don't argue with me on this.
Jaffe's famous.
I'm trying to like.
Jaffe has like a fucking like rapport on the online spaces and shit.
Yes,
but he literally
I think he's using that leverage.
Everything about this universe.
I think he's using that leverage.
I think the universe is mostly stupid.
Jaffe, am I wrong on this?
I wasn't listening.
Oh my god!
Yeah! See, I'm telling you. I told you. I'm right.
No, look. I would tell you, yeah. I mean, we make no money on this show. I like doing this show.
We could make more money on this show if we engage with what makes money in this universe.
If you and Grim want to do that show,
why can't half the show be the stuff you talk about and half the show be the stuff I talk about?
It can if I don't have to be here for it, but I have to get up.
I have to be with your shit though every time.
My prime creative time is morning. I am giving that up to do this show, which is fine. I enjoy doing this show, but I'm not going to pretend to give a fuck about these morons.
Your prime creative time is the morning. I've seen you wake up from a 9-hour sleep to walk the dog to take a 3-hour nap.
So, anybody want to donate to the wheel?
Oh my god!
It spins! It spins! Woo! Colors!
Yeah.
Why do you need Jaffe Tech? Do your own shit, you leech. I was doing my own shit. We made $3,000 a month. We were doing it. Now we're fucking.
I don't have to be here. I'm not here. If I were,
no one has to be here. But this is good.
If I were to walk over to you after the show and said, Tech, you know what? Between the boogie shit and you clearly wanting to do a different kind of show, I'm here for you. I'll support you.
It's not doing a different kind of show. It's, can we add other parts of the show that integrate the benefits of being in the LCU while also doing the show we were doing? You want to do politics? We did politics. You wanted to do shows about Trump? We did shows about Trump. You want to talk about the fucking movies and games? We did that shit. And then I'm like,
why
sprinkle in a little bit.
By the way, we're supposed to be redirecting. By the way,
fuck Reapers. They can eat my ass. Look, sprinkling a little bit of the LCU drama that gets the fucking chat engaged, which increases our chat rate, which has people donate towards it, is nice. It's good. I would like that. Is it the entire show? No, it's not the entire fucking show. It's never been the entire fucking show. But you frame it as if I want to control you and make you do only one type of content. That's not it.
Here's something I like about the LCU.
Oh,
I like the drama of us not redirecting to Reapers.
Oh, we turned on Reapers. Oh no! Oh, we're gonna have to redirect. The wheel's on it. Oh,
no, sorry. Just like RFK, I'm going to war against fat gay kids. All right, Josh is on my fucking my shit list.
Oh
my god. Jaffe, go smoke your pipe like a good leprechaun. True.
Fuck you, Alexis, you fucking hillbilly whore. Fuck off. fucking moron.
You like Alexis. You like
I
her.
do like
Yeah, you do like her. Dude, K projections 4 messages in a row so quick. That's so fucking crazy. Nothing personal against him, but he wasn't good on Madhouse either. All right, we're redirecting.
Jesus Christ, how's that boot taste? How's King's Tennessee taste?
Oh, how's that? I'm gonna start shooting guns because I hate ice taste. I'm an insane liberal. I'm an uncontrolled
and
liberal.
I will bet you my target will look better than yours.
Will
We will have a
Finland?
competition.
No way you shoot better than me. There's not a
All right,
not a
let's do it.
chance.
Okay.
Your
All right, let's do
geriatric
it.
fucking shakes are gonna fucking cause you to fucking shoot the fucking guy holding. It's not gonna happen.
Let's fucking do it. We'll do it this weekend or next weekend. Yeah.
Let's do it. You fucking you're gonna be fucking gone.
I do love you,
All right,
Alexis.
we're sending you to
I love
LolCow
you, baby.
Reapers. Send them the little fucking finger emotes. Tell them we're late, but fucking it doesn't matter. They suck anyways. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Bye everybody.
Tell Ziley to dust her
We're doing a
vagina.
weekend stream. We're doing it. Fuck it. It's just fucking.